Oh, really?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And now, live from the Man Cave, Studio B, deep in the heart of constitutional Livingston County, Michigan, on a Tuesday night, Warp Speed Rant, with your co-hosts, Teddy Bester, Taylor Vincent Gibbs is in the house, yours truly, Larry Parsons. This is My Brain. And now your host, the man that put this all together, and I don't know why for the life of me, Mr. Jeremy Scott Gibbs behind me. Despite this being a Warp Speed Tuesday night rant, this announcement was delivered at normal speed by the most professional guy in the building. Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was so professional. Did you see what I had it on? I had it on just dumb shit. And so
to be honest with you, I knew that I should have worn my boots tonight. But I don't read that. When you give me the announcement to proofread,
yeah.
I deliberately do not read that.
You're the most professional guy. You can do a cold read and
well, I want to do a cold read because I want to be surprised by what it says.
I want you to be surprised. Did you like the ending there?
I did. I like that. Most professional guy in the building.
In the building. Now that says a lot.
He should join us soon.
That says a lot. There's like 6 people here.
Dale says in chat, Larry got a hair's cut?
He did. Larry is looking, I don't know what's the deal over there, Larry?
No, I don't know. I just got my hair cut yesterday.
Yeah, but you normally have a hat on, and you got your hair cut, and you're not wearing a hat.
Yeah, I did forget my hat. I left it on the kitchen counter.
You can wear the...
And I didn't realize it until...
You can wear the Trumpian.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I could have.
You could do that.
Yes.
All right, so we're good to go. Waiting on Vince to get up here. Vincente.
Vincente.
Arise to the occasion. He's coming. Anyways, welcome everybody. How's
we hope
Dale's
you had
in chat.
a
Everybody's
safe and happy.
Yeah, we're gonna go over that a little bit.
Weekend.
We got Dale. We got Big K in a Rumble chat.
Yeah. Okay. Larry, you spent some time up north?
Well, not really up north, but Davison.
Oh, that's true. Isn't that our running joke, Larry?
Yes, Larry is up north in Davison.
Larry's up north in a place we...
Over near Lapeer.
Yeah. That cracks me up. Yeah, I got to go up north. Well, I guess anything slightly north, that's like, yeah.
When I go to my neighbor's house, that's going up north.
Yeah, I got to go way up north.
Directly north of me.
What do you got to go way up north to? Well, I got to go to Flint. That's not up north, bro. I don't even consider Saginaw Bay City going up north.
Yeah, probably not.
It's like going to the thumb or the mid-mitten.
Yeah.
The mid-mitten.
Now, you're not really up north until you get across that big, beautiful bridge.
Beautiful bridge from the
It's a big, beautiful bridge.
Big, beautiful bridge from my big, beautiful Bill.
You love it. I love it.
Yes.
The bridge needs to say a few words. He did that again today in his press what was that? A press conference announcing Georgia gets the space program.
Yes.
Was it Alabama?
Yeah. Yeah. They thought it was unfair that Alabama won, so Trump redid it. The qualifications or every state gets the runnings.
Yes.
And Alabama came in number one again. And they were like, okay, well, I guess I get it. And then it got stalled out by the ever-brilliant Biden administration.
Oh, yes.
You know, Biden, he's old.
Not a joke, everybody. That's why we were defeated in 2018 when they tried to do it. We went to 54 states.
Jeff Amayo's in the chat saying that he's going to choke Larry out like he did Trump.
I didn't know there were death rumors about Larry.
No, he said he's going to choke Larry to death like he did to Trump. He says, try it. Yeah, Dale.
Problem is,
Try it, mayonnaise.
Jeff Amayo only strangles girls.
This is true. The weak soul, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. Waiting on Vince. Vince! Let me get up here. Anyways. All right. So, boneless pork chops, potatoes au gratin, mushrooms.
They are good.
This is good stuff today.
Oh, they were very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Off camera, we have your brother is sitting over there.
My brother is sitting at
He
the
will be
control
leaving
station.
soon, but he is there. Let me see if I have a camera that turns towards him.
He is there in spirit.
Oh, I don't know if I have camera that will do that.
Oh no.
I think this camera, I don't know if it'll... You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm trying it. Here we go.
No.
There he is. Oh, yeah. And we're zooming in. Which way zoom in? Zoom in.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom in. And up. Enhance. Enhance. Zoom in. Enhance. Zoom in. Enhance. Zoom in.
That is our new producer in training. Unfortunately, he destroyed the computer, so he is promptly fired.
But more importantly, DiSerrano. Oh, yeah. DiSerrano. That's the DiSerrano cam. Yeah, buddy.
Should throw the DiSerrano bottle at that DiSerrano bottle.
Look at that. Look at that special bottle there. Look at how it shines in the light. All right. Still waiting on Vince.
Vince.
While I reset your guys' camera, since I did a bunch of stuff. Yeah, good food. Good. Let's get into some disclaimers here while we're waiting. Let's see what we
Yes,
got.
friends don't let friends drive Chevys.
Is that
Oh,
a
wait,
disclaimer?
that's not a disclaimer?
That's not a
It's not a disclaimer?
No.
I don't know what you mean there, Larry. They make it up. They make that in a 40 ounce? What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. That one, that's the
That's
rumor.
the rumor.
You guys are crazy over there. Big K's there. Miss you, Big K. No, it's great. You need a 40?
I'm that black.
I'm that black. Jack Black. All right, I got to go to my correct window here. Let's see here. Disclaimers. I'm going to do it since I had plenty of time to queue it up, but then you guys got here and we got to chatting. I blame you.
Oh, no.
Notice this podcast is raw, unfiltered, politically incorrect. We say Merry Christmas, the Pledge of Allegiance, especially the part about one nation under God. We thank our troops for their service. We only recognize two genders, dangle, no dangle. As adults, we enjoy adult beverages. Cheers. We cuss, we do not. There it is. We cuss, we do not curse or swear. We love Jesus and hate religion and religious hypocrites. If any of this offends you, you can feel free to leave. All right. Coming back to the table. Here we go. Let's see. Teddy wouldn't give me an answer. And we're missing Patrick is off tonight. Patrick wore himself out this weekend. 6 parties. And I'm like, am I going to, we're going to see you tomorrow? I was like, yep. He calls me today. He's like, I'm too wore out. Too many parties. Like, 6 parties over this past weekend, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You guys all hung out.
Yep.
Yeah, Trey and you, your sister. What's her name again? Tori. That makes sense, all the T's.
Yeah.
And then your dad's Big Ted, and your mom's Karen.
Yep.
So, great. No, Big K is Karen, Teddy's mom.
It's true.
You're thinking of K Sup. That's Kelly. And we wish Kelly very well. I hope she's doing great. All right, what do we got to do? We got to get through these disclaimers and get the news. Actually, we got to get to the discussions. What are you doing, Larry?
Well, since we're a man down at the moment, you'll have to give a second disclaimer to either me
You
or
guys got
Larry.
to shift that way just a hair.
This way a little bit.
Yeah. I got to bring up
Big
just a hair. I don't want
I
to
am
overlight
actually
light you
putting
guys,
the
but
show out. Imagine that.
Imagine that,
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Boo, 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 boo.
All right. Teddy, go with this one.
To argue with a person who has renounced the use of reason is like administering medicine to the dead. One could argue that what happened in 2020 was administering medicine to the would-be dead.
It's kind of useless, man. Kind of useless. Larry, you ready?
I am. Ooh, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, comma, the right of the people to keep arms shall not be infringed. This is the most misunderstood amendment in the Constitution, as it baffles liberals everywhere. It is the Second Amendment to the United States Constitution. It was issued on December 15th, 1791, and it expires never. Never, ever.
Never, ever, 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 ever.
Ever.
That's right.
I don't even know what's going on in chat.
Who's getting a second one?
A long habit of not thinking a thing wrong gives it a superficial appearance of being right and raises at first a formidable outcry in defense of custom. But the tumult soon subsides. Time makes more converts than reason. Thomas Paine, Common Sense, 1776. And I don't see Vince up here yet, so we're just going to move right to the end. Where's it at? There it is. I don't know why it's blue lit.
Never apologize and never explain. It's a sign of weakness.
And I think that people out here would do well, if you're watching, to understand that apologies do nothing with these monsters.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nada. Not a thing, man. Man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. But for real, man.
No, I
Not a
remember.
joke.
I was back in 1897. I was with John Wayne,
That's right.
Old West,
Listen, man.
and we met
It's
Billy.
not-
We met Billy the Kid and Corn Pops.
not
They
a
were
joke.
bad dudes.
It's not a joke.
That's what America's all about.
For real, seriously.
I like it.
Jeff Ameo says he made $50 and missed you at his barbecue. His backyard barbecue. Yeah?
Yep. Not even playing with that one. You definitely missed me there. And so did everybody else.
Dale says he hung out with his smoker and a pork shoulder. Okay. You have to explain. I'm just assuming that's just cooking a pork shoulder? All right, we got some stuff to get into tonight, but here's the quote, or not the quote. We have a definition, logical fallacy, verse, or quote. Tonight I went with a logical fallacy. And the logical fallacy tonight is appeal to authority. Argumentum ad verecundia.
Okay, let me see. Argumentum ad verecundiam, logical fallacy, an argument from authority. Argumentum ab authoritate. I can't do Latin that well. Are the same form of discussion argument in which a person producing a claim referencing the opinion of an authority as evidence to support an argument.
Authority.
You respect my authority.
Respect my authority.
You respect my authority.
Hammer dog my authority. Larry,
I don't have any authority.
respect my authority.
I actually have authority on telling you how the Democrats are the real racists.
Larry has the authority.
I don't have to tell people that. They already know it.
Well, yeah, you just say it. You just say it more than most people realize.
Right? All right, I need you two to continue to shift just a little bit that way.
Slide to
Look
the
at
right.
your camera up there. Just slide
More?
that shit over, Larry. Or, Teddy.
Get my computer over here then.
Right. Right. Now you're too close. Scoot that way, Larry. Just you. Stop. There. Good. Bad.
Bloody
Bloody hell, man. Can you not sit properly?
Larry.
So there's the appeal to authority. Why did I pick appeal to authority? Because we couldn't come up with anything better. That's not true. The whole Operation Warp Speed and Fauci's whole endeavor was all predicated on appeal to authority. Are you a doctor? You know if he's dead? That's a good quote from Fury. We got to get that one. He's dead. He's dead. How do you know? Are you a doctor? And he continues.
Or the Clone Wars, where
Yeah.
like Cad Bane's like, "Are you a medical droid?" No, sir. Then shut up.
Shut up. But appeal to authority was this whole idea of their doctors and their authorities, and therefore they know better. And
Well-
they had ministers and all sorts of people doing commercials.
If I could do my usual fashion of being a little bit of a pushback, I would have to say that the main proponent of warp speed could be also be an example of appeal to authority to complacent people like us into taking the vaccine back in 2020.
Correct. So you're referring to Trump?
Mm-hmm.
I will push back on that claim
The floor is yours.
that the overwhelming majority of people who were touting it in the Trump administration and the Biden administration were Fauci and Gates and Birx, that one Dr. Birx,
Yep.
and all of the medical community as far as the CDC push and all that stuff. And we still are enduring commercial after commercial after commercial. They've died down quite a bit. But I remember the black pastor getting up there and telling everybody that they needed to get vaccinated to help everybody else out. And then the other, the white liberals getting up there, just multiple people. So I agree with you. Trump
Well-
was at the key. The reason that we
But
look
he
at
was the main pusher of warp speed, and he was bragging about its success.
100%.
And he was saying, if you remember, he was saying, he was bragging about warp speed. He was saying, get the vaccine at the rallies back then.
Right.
Everyone was booing him, but he was trying to be a calmant in
Right.
order to get people like us to take the vaccine. And there's a lot of people that believe what he says is basically kind of gospel.
Mm-hmm.
The QAnon people and all that, where that could have fooled people, or that
Is
people
QAnon even real?
Never doubt the Q, Larry.
Yeah.
If
Two more.
QAnon says it,
Hey,
no matter
listen.
how abstract
Yeah,
it is,
Listen, Q,
never
told-
doubt
what I
the
mean.
Q.
Is
Q
it
told
even
me that the announcement today was going to be arrests of people, but it was just the Space Force thing as a distraction.
Oh, people were arrested, dude. Didn't you hear? They're all in Gitmo. Not a joke.
Not a joke, man.
It's not a joke, man.
Arrested.
Vince, are you coming to the table? What are you doing? It's not a joke, man.
Arrested 50 different people, 54 states.
54 states. As real as Israel being our greatest ally, brother. Uh-huh. Yeah, YouTube is running the shit
Wow.
out of
You know,
COVID
fun
commercials.
fact, I think Israel was the model for warp speed because they were the first to rapidly give out to their entire population
Find
vaccines.
the Benjamin Netanyahu clip where he says, basically our people are the best test subjects and we'll find out how effective this treatment is by testing it in live time on our population.
Well,
It's pretty much the exact.
Well, they probably were saying, oh, we can give this to the Israelis while the rest, the questionable stuff, can go out to the rest of the world.
Well, what was that? It was also Bill Gates where he's like,
Well, we've got to be able to, just get the injection in the arm to see how it's going to work. And Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog.
I'm wearing a pink sweater, so I'm innocent.
so yeah, we're going to talk about that. But that's the idea of the appeal to authority is, in this mindset, and I agree with you that Trump was one of the greatest proponents of it, but as a leader to get everybody back, get the economy back open and get everything, his agenda was totally different than Fauci and the rest of the medical community who wants medical tyranny
and money.
money.
The only thing they wanted was money. But see, I am the perfect living example of warp speed. Because when the doctor came to me and said, I got your COVID shot ready, I hit the door so fast, got my car, and took off out the parking lot.
You didn't tell him to shove it on up in his own ass?
Nope.
Larry, anecdotally, how would you say that the Republican Trump supporting community at large looked at the vaccine? With disdain and go, yourself?
I looked at it as a reason to run and not for office.
Right.
Well, I wonder how they felt about the vaccine and how they felt about Trump pushing the vaccine warp speed.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, having a little discussion. And the whole thing's predicated on tonight, guys, is that it has been announced by RFK Jr. And Trump that they have launched an investigation into Operation Warp Speed. And in fact, here's the headline. Vince, you coming over to the table, buddy? Here's the headline from InfoWars as Alex Jones, plus a whole bunch of other stuff, but the main thing was the Trump. Let's see where it was. There he is. Since they're talking about the warp speed. What did you hear about warp speed today, Vincent? Oh, you got to get a microphone on. Yeah, you just got to put them on. Oh, he needs headphones. Teddy, will you grab that white pair right there? See, there's a pair right there. Yeah. Oh, hit play.
Oh, by the way, folks, I do have an announcement. Jeremy has discovered
No, just
that
the
he
headphones.
is the second oldest of 9 children.
Larry to not be left undaunted. Yeah, I want to get into that too, but let's finish the question I just asked Vince, and then we'll get into it. But yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit. So what were you? What did I just ask you?
Warp speed?
Yeah, warp speed. What were you getting today from the announcement that they're launching investigation into Operation Warp Speed? Because I agree with you, Teddy, that Trump was the biggest proponent of it, but he was also pushing everything. He was the one pushing. Remember the huge controversy of the horse paste? Yeah. He was pushing huge on ivermectin, and that was a big plus for him to push the ivermectin, right?
Yep.
And they accused him of the horse paste because it wasn't just pushing the jab. It was pushing everything. You know, well, if this works, if that works, if this works, if that works, whatever's going to work. What do you think of that, Vince? And welcome to the show. Way to sit down, buddy.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Testing.
Hello.
Well,
I'm
first off,
Mr. Ed.
I think in his first term, when he originally announced it, I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. Because we kind of saw through everything. Unlike most people around here.
Right? Try to soften it.
Yeah.
Soften the blow.
But,
I think it takes Trump quite a while. Once he's convinced of something, it takes him quite a while to come around to
I thought it was a really
alternative ideas.
not so much impressive, but I mean, a little bit of a show of character when he came out and said he supports right to try. You have all these things, you know, you can try experimental stuff if you want.
If you want.
It's available. You don't have to do these things that are
I think that there's
it's mandated.
mandated.
I think there's been a lot of character checks on him, you know, throughout the second term and through the first term.
Yeah.
We could say warp speed promotion for the first term and a bunch of other stuff.
I think that was his
And then we
biggest
could
negative.
say for the second term so far where he was saying, oh, if you're a supporter of mine, you care about the Epstein files, you should not support me.
That was
Huge.
I'm
That
glad
was a bad, that's probably the worst thing
That was
that
bad,
you could
okay.
say. That was bad, okay? You can't alienate your core
alienate
support.
core support.
Politics
That's bad.
101, do not alienate your core supporters, okay?
Core supporters, okay?
Okay,
Larry, you can't alienate your core supporters. Expect your supporters to be there at your core.
okay.
It's like a, what do you call that, haiku?
Haiku from the...
You can't.
it was
can't.
from the diversity
now.
of Asian cultures from Japan, okay?
54.
Interesting.
What are you finding, Larry?
Breaking news. House Oversight Committee releases thousands of Epstein documents. 3,400. Wait.
And they're all redacted.
I don't want to see any pictures or
34,000.
any videos. I just want to know who was
Nearly
in it.
34,000 pages of documents have been released this evening.
Hopefully they contain
Is it
some real...
Ahead of the Oversight Committee symbolic vote tomorrow.
Okay.
So, I mean, this
Let's
is...
hope there's some people's names and events in
There-
there.
I've ended bold prediction here, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong next week. There's not going to be any names. There's not going to be anything really new that we know about.
Is this like a front page statement
It's a
that you're
popcorn- it's
gonna
a-
gonna put on page 12 retraction next week?
Yeah, I'll go on I'll go on a. If it's like, okay, we have all the names, everybody gets arrested. I'll be like, I was wrong. I didn't trust the plan.
Look,
I'm
another carrot.
But it's another, like Vince just said, it's another carrot. It's another popcorn headline. There's not
Another
going to be any
shiny
names.
object.
There's not going to be any
I hope
arrests.
there
And
is.
it's like, come on, MAGA people.
Dude,
Come on, MAGA people.
and
Well,
I
Well, it says
until we
here,
see
Just-
otherwise.
Just 2 more weeks and we'll arrest Obama.
Yeah.
2
Until we
weeks.
see
It
something
says
else.
nearly 34,000 pages are being released, and that is going to include the DOJ's interview with, how do you pronounce her name?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Giz-
and videos that appear
Lane.
to show the inside of Epstein's Palm Beach home.
Ooh.
The drop included law enforcement videos that showed tape interviews with survivors conducted during the 2005 and 6 Palm Beach investigation involving Epstein, as well as police body cam and search footage of the deceased financier's Palm Beach, Florida home.
I think he's in. Let's do it real quick. How many believe he's in witness protection and still giving them info?
He's in Israel.
Still kicking.
I think so.
I think he's still
kicking.
alive.
Larry,
Epstein?
you think
Well,
he strangled himself with toilet paper and broke all 3 bones in his neck?
I think he had
Did you
stuff on the Clintons and they had him offed.
Okay.
You know what
That
I
is
heard
just
today?
what
That
I
was funny.
think.
Did
Okay.
you see the one of Netanyahu's like tech advisors a couple weeks
We're not
ago?
allowed. We're not. Sorry, Teddy, I had to shut you down. We're not allowed to talk about or disparage Netanyahu or Israel.
Anyways,
What is this, the
besides
Israel
that,
show?
So we had
No,
we had
but
Net,
listen. I got direct information from our
Sponsor?
Well, let's just say he called me, And he said, you're not allowed to talk about Israel in a negative way, or I will come and visit you personally, and I will shut you down.
Anyways, as I was saying before, Mr. Shapiro interrupted me. Netanyahu's tech advisor was arrested in Nevada a couple weeks ago for sexting a undercover cop posing as a minor.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's not true because they wouldn't have let him go
and the
straight home.
district attorney in Nevada, who is very linked to AIPAC in the Israeli lobby, let him off, and he flew back to Israel. And then he skipped on his court hearing, which was supposed to be in Zoom.
And of course, they didn't report on it until he was already gone.
Yeah.
Does this person enjoy diplomatic immunity?
No.
No.
All lies and innuendo. You just hate Israel, you Jew hater.
I don't hate Israel.
I love Jewish people.
For the record.
But just like our government, they're corrupt as the two most corrupt governments in the world today, the United States government and Israel. The two most corrupt governments. Because they have some of the
I don't know. I would say Russia and Ukraine are up in there too.
Ukraine would be above that probably.
Okay.
Because at least Israel uses our money to actually make weapons to bomb children and cluster bomb a city. Ukraine just gives it to Zelensky so he can buy like another mansion and cocaine.
Okay. Here's where I come
What's wrong with mansions and cocaine?
Here's where I come at labeling the United States and Israel as the most... Oh, asking for a friend. This is how I come at the conclusion that Israel and the United States governments are two of the most corrupt, is because the vast majority of the people within those countries do not believe they're corrupt. The Ukrainian people know that Zelensky's a fucking piece of shit. The people in Russia that don't like Putin, because the vast majority like him, know that the things going wrong there are either mafia-driven, Russian mafia-driven, or oligarchy. Yep. A lot
and everybody knows the United States government is corrupt, and if you don't believe me, ask Donald Trump.
That's why I say that they're the most corrupt, because what have we looked at in Trump's previous term and now this term? It's not the American people fighting against Donald Trump. It's the deep state embedded within our government, within the bureaucracy, that is constantly fighting. You've got rogue judges. We got a constitutional republic here.
We're still less than a year.
And we've got this deep state cabal of liberal judges. He just had the one thing overturned, the case of
the $500 million settlement.
Yeah, just got kicked and overturned. 8th Amendment ruling.
When is Alex Jones, and we'll get to him in probably a little bit, but when is Alex Jones going to have his $1 billion fine overturned?
That's what they're banking on. Excessive.
That's excessive
September
and cool.
16th is when they're presenting that to the court.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Sackler family, who caused the opioid epidemic, didn't get fined that much. You're saying Alex Jones, because he said a few things about Sandy Hook, has to get fined $1 billion with a B dollars?
On record.
And the banks that caused the 2008 financial crisis didn't have any more fines than that? They got fined less?
On the court record, there was only 18 minutes of footage from his show that they could cover.
Yep.
And I spent more time on Sandy Hook coverage because I watched the videos and said, there's something fucked up about this. When you've got the same person you can see in the video walking in the door, a few minutes later walking out the door, walking around the building, and then walking in the door again, and you got a whole bunch of other anomalies, and you got a whole bunch of crazy shit, and then you got the parents showing up on TV, and the cameras are on them before they supposedly go live, and they're laughing and having fun. As soon as they go, all right, we're going live, they drop right into a remorseful thing. Now, I've lost loved ones, and I get that you have times where you're going to be there joking around, and then somebody looks over you. I get that there are moments where you just can't be in mourning the entire time. But this was within days of losing their child in a horrible thing. But I don't think I could have a moment of levity in that moment.
I can testify that isn't something that...
Yeah,
it's...
Maybe weeks later you can get to a place where you can have some jokes.
Right. Hang on.
But you don't switch it.
Hang on. Hello? Oh, okay, I'll tell them. Sorry, that was the Connecticut state court system, and they just fined you $100 million for saying something about the certain shooting that doesn't fit the... And I don't have, I don't have an opinion on it. I think that, like I said before to everyone here, I think there are some conspiracy theory up too much into everything, and it makes the whole rest of it look stupid, right?
Right.
But to find someone that over $1 billion over what they said on a public show, the government's doing this, not a private corporation or anything like that. The government is doing this. Then
some of the conspiracy theories get so crazy. The numerology guys crack me up.
I will say that I do think some people are just straight up dangerous what they put out.
Yeah.
You know, like it's just
Oh,
nonsense.
you mean like
not
the
based
liberals
in reality at all.
like
Makes
the
no
liberals
sense
saying,
whatsoever when you look into it for 5 seconds.
No, like some of the conspiracy theorists that it's like
liberals saying that Trump staged his first assassination attempt.
Well, I don't even consider that a conspiracy
My
theory.
favorite
That's
thing I heard
propaganda.
today was when he was at his press conference, someone asked, Mr. President, over your weekend, did you realize that you were dead, sir?
Somebody actually said
He's
that.
like, no, I did not.
I didn't realize I was dead. I
Imagine
wasn't
someone
dead.
saying that to the previous president.
He said
not a
someone
joke, man.
reported an actual news article that said President Trump found dead.
Right.
Bullshit.
And this guy was like, I found this article. Have you heard about it? And he's like, no, I haven't heard about it. That's pretty crazy.
So,
But, yeah, no.
but you're right. But I don't consider those people on the left conspiracy theorists because they don't have enough imagination to tie it to anything reality.
Right.
The conspiracy theorists on the right side, the Republican side, they'll tie a whole bunch of
Like, imagine if
actual
one of them
things together and then
had an
sometimes
article
go
like
out
that.
way on a limb. You know, they'll go out on a limb. And I'm
Did you see the
You mean chemtrails?
Did you see the lady flipped on
There's a new video being released, buddy.
Hegseth?
Conspiracy.
Tried to flip on Hegseth,
Yeah.
and he was like, he just totally shut her down.
Oh yeah, Hex is awesome. So some of the numerology guys, every once in a while I'll get into some of these, and they'll go into the numerology. So 9/11. So check this out about 9/11, right? 9/11. 1 and 1 is 2. 9 divided by 2 is 4.5. 4 plus 5 is 9 again. See that? 9, man. And then on the 9th, and they just start going down. I'm like, dude.
The numerology people, and I've seen a bunch of them, they are batshit. I mean,
Holy cow, dude.
like I don't know if they're like on something or they're just like in like a padded cell in their basement and they like haven't talked to anyone in like 2 years.
I like them, but
it's just funny to
they're
watch, but
fucking
it's like
wild,
concerning. Like there's this one guy on Instagram where he like connects everything, like LeBron James scoring in basket on this day, and he compares it like the 9/11 or like 666 or
dude, they're
616.
And what's crazy is I'm the type of I'm
And Jesus is coming on Wednesday at 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
Isn't that Harold Camping that said that back in 2011?
But I'm the same guy that, dude, I will look at my
We're
my
all underwater,
watch.
according to Al Gore. So
It's true. I will look at my watch or the clock or my phone or whatever exactly at certain times of the day, right? 11:04. That's my birthday. Okay, I will see that all the time. Was that a sign? Is that a thing? No, it's my birthday, and so subconsciously, my mind is keeping track of the clock. I know generally what time it is during the day, even if I don't have a clock, and I will just automatically look at my phone or watch subconsciously. That's how incredible we are. Other people take that, not
Alex
recognizing
talks about that all the time.
well, the Lord will tell him to go, look at a clock at the exact time to prove to him that when he's saying
like,
something else.
Hey, get up. Go look at the clock.
Right.
It's going to be this time exactly.
Because if you don't know the Lord in the simplest moments, the most mundane, insignificant things, if you can't hear his voice then, you can't be certain and confident to follow the Lord's voice in your heart on these huge, important issues. You'll be led astray. Because Larry, do you know your wife's voice when she says something to you? She could say the same phrase to you
I ignore it mostly.
10 times.
That's why we've been married for 26 years.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
congratulations tomorrow. Happy anniversary, Larry, 26 years.
Yes.
But seriously, if your wife says the same phrase 10 different ways, you know by her tone and her posture and the way she's saying it to you how to take it.
Yes.
Positively, negatively, suspiciously.
Usually it's, well, maybe I should go hang out with Jeremy for a while.
Well, she's not we're certainly not the only ones that call you our fucking Larry. I guarantee you.
We need to have Larry do a karaoke song or karaoke night.
He confessed he can't sing.
He can do all the Journey songs though.
On piano.
No, but he can sing the Journey songs too. I'd pay to see that.
Larry, can you hit? I would have to plug him into one of the vocal pedals down there, and hit the button to where it jumps 2 octave, and he would be like,
I'll tell you what.
separate ways, and it would come out separate ways.
You know, do you remember the song Elvira? Mm-hmm. Okay, I can do the bum 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 ma, giddy up boom bum boom bum ma. That I can do. Anything else? Forget
I don't
it.
know if is that a positive thing?
I wouldn't necessarily call that a skill.
I cannot sing. And
Maybe to
I can tell you.
certain specific.
Teddy,
groups.
what's going on in chat, buddy? There's a lot of chat going on. A lot of capital letters over there.
Well,
But
there's someone that I would compare to the numerology people that's just kind of a little batshit and crazy, but we love
Bovey?
him. Yeah, John.
John Bovey's going crazy. But I will say this. John Bovey is claiming right there at the bottom, he says, it's all me. He's saying David Hogg raped him.
Oh man, you know what?
Was this
Gotta ban guns
was this
now.
like a crisis act?
You know-
It was the gun's fault.
You know what? I've seen David Hogg, and being raped by him, it's like a mosquito biting you. I don't know. It's
he
not really.
would have to use a gun.
It's just
Was,
funny
was
that-
there
it's
was
just-
there even the
it's
ability
just
for
funny that
penetration
Dave-
at
It's just
that?
funny that David Hogg.
man.
It's just so funny that David Hogg is just so crazy and insane that the DNC had to kick him out of the vice chair because he's just like making everything worse for the party.
Dude, he got in there and then tried to like siphon money off for his projects.
Sure.
Yeah. They
I
tried,
know-
I heard they tried to stuff him in one of the vans out back.
That's where he raped
One of
Bovey.
the certain types of vans out back.
Yeah,
they
that's
had all
The
the,
only
tools
thing I
ready.
got to say to David Hogg is this:
Start talking.
you
in
want
tough
my
hat,
weapons?
you lousy
Come and fucking get them.
Wow, Larry's dropping f-bombs
Yeah.
way before the.
Yeah, that's what I got to say to all the gun
Or-
grabbers out there. Don't send the cops. Don't send the military. Don't send the
Go
government.
shoot a 50 cal.
Come yourself and get it.
That's right,
Go shoot an M60.
Teddy. Write that down. We want to add.
Go have fun and
What
blow
in
something
God's
up.
holy name are you blathering about?
We want to add
It's not people.
Beto O'Rourke and his audio clip of.
What is he like? Hell yes, we're taking
Hell
away
yes,
your
we're
gun."
taking your AR-4, your AR-15s, 14s, your 12s.
John Bovey says in chat, Larry is boomer maxing right now.
Oh, is that what RN meant? I read that as a boomer, and it says boomer maxing RN. I'm like, registered nurse? That's my aunt. Was a
No,
registered-
right now.
Right
I
now.
told you that in confidence.
Yeah. Come on, Bovey. Don't expose, bro.
In the public chat.
What's with all the caps? Yes, you're right. I'm reading some of the earlier chats. 6-month-old children are Hamas if they're in Gaza and in the way of the new condos.
Yeah, they breed
Like, listen,
terrorists
you know,
over there.
Trump
some-
is my
some
president, and I don't care if he kills 2 million Palestinians. As long as Trump condos are in Gaza, then I'm okay with it.
I want to know where the golf course is going.
Because did you know that Hamas is responsible for all what's going on the last 80 years?
100%. They weren't funded by Israel either.
They
We gotta
weren't
get
funded
that on
by
record.
Israel to oust the more pro-Israel leaning Fatah party in the West Bank.
Wait.
Hamas is funded by Alyssa Slotkin, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, by
CIA.
Israel.
CIA.
By Israel.
Israel, Mossad, CIA. Aren't they all the
Alyssa
same?
Slotkin.
Alyssa Slotkin, yeah, she
I
dropped
was
pallets
just
of money in
watching
Iran.
one of her
Remember
videos
that?
getting really pissed off
You
because I knew
remember
it
that?
was all bullshit.
Trey is letting me know off screen that who's the guy? I forget his name. Tell me the name.
He's calling in right now.
Ben Shapiro?
No, the other one.
Oh, Mark Levin.
I screwed up the whole joke.
Jeremy.
I fucked it up.
Jeremy, listen. You're an idiot. Jeremy, Israel's the greatest country in the world, and we need to support them. Otherwise, we're not going to be great.
And how dare you call me a neocon?
Get off my phone, you idiot.
You idiots think I'm a neocon? I am not a neocon. I'm a neocon.
I would like to see.
I actually like Mark Levin.
I can't stand. I couldn't stand his voice before.
My wife can't stand his
If
voice.
I had a buying soundboard for, come on, man, I'd play it for Larry saying,
on, man.
I like Mark Levin. Come on,
My
man.
problem with Levin before was his voice and his shrillness of whenever somebody disagreed, he couldn't engage in the disagreement and talk it out.
You're an idiot. Get off my phone.
He just would launch
That
into
was my favorite part.
Well, you just echoed that.
Get off the phone, you stupid jerk. Call somebody else's show.
Call somebody else's show, you idiot. Get off my phone.
How'd you get on my line?
Yeah, I would much rather watch Savage or.
I like watching the veins in his forehead.
Well, pray one of them explodes every once in a while. Larry watches these shows every day. Shapiro, Levin, Gutfield. No, don't put Gutfield in with fucking Shapiro.
Yeah, I like
and
Gutfield.
Levin. Gutfield's hilarious. What the hell, Bovey? In all caps. God wants Palestinian genocide. Did Mike say that?
Shapiro doesn't have a show, does he?
Ben Shapiro,
He runs the
Daily Wire.
Daily Wire.
Oh,
They even ousted the other guy, Jeremy.
I don't know. Anytime I ever see Shapiro, isn't it that guy that goes around to all the colleges, makes fools of all the libtards?
Is that Charlie Kirk, the
Or is that
airhead?
Charlie Kirk?
Charlie Kirk does it, but I'll tell you what, the guy that I really like that does
that's
it
right.
is the what the hell? He pops up on my feed all the time. And I like his stuff.
Michael knows.
Yeah, that's right. I got Shapiro.
Oh, is it Charlie
Mixed
Kirk?
up
He's the
with
younger.
Yeah,
Charlie
it's Charlie Kirk.
He's
The-
younger.
He has the airhead. He's the airhead.
Dude, when he has the people come up and he's like, "Yep, okay."
He's always
yep,
wearing blue
yep,
suits.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, he's with the suit and he has
No,
like the
this is the guy-
airhead and
This
you know,
is the
he,
guy
like,
that has the.
he does like the same simple talking points and owns the
Yeah.
silly college libs or something.
Well,
like
this is where you're
owning
wrong
the-
on that. You're done.
Owning
This is
the
where
libs.
you're wrong on that part. You're done.
Guys, we just gotta own. We gotta own.
No,
the,
this is a different guy.
we gotta own the libs one more time, then we win. We win the argument.
No, this is a different guy I'm thinking of. I'll find him. I don't think it's Charlie Kirk.
Go down. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
what's that one? This one?
You know what that is?
Is that Greta?
That's Greta.
That's Greta?
That's Greta.
Wow.
What happened to her?
Dude, I got to go to that.
Drop
You guys
your-
got to see this.
This says
this
drop your best
shit.
caption and we'll read the best on air live today.
We are all Palestine. What is? I don't know what the bottom word is.
Tastic.
We're all Palestine.
Palestine-tastic.
How dare you?
What is like? She looks like some like WWE heavyweight
She
like
looks
in
like
the
she's
80s.
about to drop something out the back end.
Or she
Yeah, I
looks,
was
she looks
just gonna
like
say,
she
it
looks
looks
like
like she's about to
she looks
push
like
out a
Lord
fart.
looks like Lord Farquaad.
Or
Yeah,
she's
look
gonna
at her.
throw
It's
up.
like she's got that. I just
You know
ate
what?
some
Oh,
White
you know
Castle's
you know
look
what
on
it
her
is?
face.
She's got the strap around her.
She looks like-
one of the kids
Look,
with
I got it.
special needs that has to
Jeremy.
have the belt
Yeah,
around them.
they can't
Jeremy.
let her wander too far from the
Jeremy,
front.
Jeremy, look up King Richard III. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I knew what you said.
just look up King Richard III.
Dude, wasn't he the one that died of, or the whole family?
He got hit by the arrow and he was found in a parking lot like 600 years later.
Yeah, but there was,
Oh, dude, I think I watched a documentary on that one.
oh, yeah.
Go back.
You're exactly
Go
right.
back to Greta.
Hold on,
and
let
then-
me open it up in another window. All right, so here's King Richard, the third, and here's Greta.
Oh, let's see
And
that
King
again.
Richard. Nose is a little bit different, but it could be the bastard offspring of King Richard. Right there, the bastard. Well, we know the royals like to inbreed, so it could be the bastard retarded offspring of King Richard right there, sitting right there. Yeah, we get that.
I dropped my pen.
Ow! Is that what fell? Dude, don't do that shit. You scared me.
How dare you?
How dare you,
Why is
sir?
that? That's another thing we got to add to the soundboard. How dare you?
How dare you? We used to have it on there. We'll have to go through the computer
You,
to find it.
you got like rid of like all the good sound.
No,
boards.
dude, they're in there. I showed you that folder had like 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they're
we
just
had-
not
we
loaded
just did-
up.
I mean, like in the soundboard.
Dude, I get to a certain point with things and I quit. It's just the way it is.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I get to a certain point with things and I quit.
Now
I'm
here's
like,
my
I'm
high technology.
done. No, it's true.
Here's my flying glass elevator.
I learned well from George Lucas, who is very notorious at going back and messing with shit. The special edition, the new special deluxe special edition of Star Wars. But he said that somebody said, he doesn't know who quoted it, so I'll quote him as quoting somebody that we don't know who it is, that movies are never finished, they're just abandoned. You get to a certain point and you're like, I can't do anymore, we got to put it out. And I do that a lot in my own life where I get to a certain point and I'm just like, yep, I can't do any more. I'm out.
Come on, man.
So there's 1,000 other sound bites in there that I haven't loaded up.
I'll come one of these days. I'll come here and then like I'll add what I think is funny. We'll have like a whole soundboard day or something. We can add like all the good soundboard bits.
Right.
Have you guys seen the latest lightsabers they're making now?
No.
It's like a tape measure type mechanism. But
read Dale's.
They look pretty sweet. Chrome skull.
John Bovey says Hermes still would. But Dale said he looks like He-Man, and by the power of what's it? Numbskull. That fart that she put out was very wet. Greta still would.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
Of course. Okay, let's pivot from... so we want to talk about warp speed. I don't know. Have we exhausted it? None of us bought into that shit. I'm glad there's an investigation being announced, but there's other RFK stuff.
We investigated ourselves, and we found that there was no wrongdoing.
Nothing to investigate here. But let's see this.
Well, didn't he come out and say, he was lied to by everybody around him?
Don't you
or
do
did he
your...
not?
You know what? We've gone
not?
6 months without your fart noises. Wait, Larry. Do it again. Ready?
Do it again.
This is the only time I'll ever request you to do it again. The only time I'll ever request Larry to do fart noises when...
well, I mean, look at the look on her face. It's like she's trying to squeeze out a White Castle.
A whole box. Yeah. We drove by today, Vicky and I were... No, it was the other day. And she says, she's read the marquee over at White Castle. She's like, oh, chicken sandwich or something like that. And I was like, why? Why even read it? I will never, ever go to that fucking place.
Well, you don't like White Castle?
I don't think he's ever had it.
You can buy a crave case at the grocery store now.
I have had White Castle, and it was disgusting. And it hurt later.
I'm gonna quote. I'm gonna do one of Jeremy's most famous quote. I'm gonna have to push back on that. Or as Tony Soprano say, White Castle's the fucking best restaurant ever. End the story.
But is it real meat?
Oh,
hey!
Don't even say that. It's like gabagool.
I'm just saying.
It's like gabagool.
You know what I'm saying?
White Castle's an Italian-American restaurant. End the story.
Oh, I'm glad you said it that way. Because Vicky says, she goes, whatever the chicken sandwich they were advertising was,
yeah.
she goes, what the hell do you think's in that? I goes, lips and assholes. It's like a cheap fucking hot dog.
That's something like Polly would say in the Surprise. Hey Tom, it's like a cheap fucking hot dog.
She said immediately, she's like, oh, White Castle's got a chicken sandwich special. She goes, what do you think's in that? And I goes, lips and assholes. She goes, that sounds right. I'm like a cheap hot dog. I mean, even the raccoons know that the hot dogs are full of lips and assholes.
Well, is it worse if it has
lips
no
or
real
libs?
animals in it?
Is
it worse or better?
Well, you ever read the packaging on some of that stuff when it says mechanically separated meat?
Yeah, like why do you need 13 ingredients to make a potato?
Right. What does that mean?
A fried potato? Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really? 13 ingredients for potato?
For potato?
Did you know that processed and potato are a different thing? Oh, really?
Oh, really? So RFK is dropping some big bombs on Big Pharma. What do you guys think about? What do you think about this? Are we gonna? Are you skeptical?
100%.
Teddy's gonna push back.
I'll let you guys go ahead, and then I'll say what I think at the end.
Oh, really?
I'm 100% for going after every giant pharmaceutical company that gets rich off of poisoning and killing people.
You mean the only ones that made huge money?
No, I didn't say all of them.
Huge?
Just the ones that are poisoning and murdering everyone.
Which is all of them.
Well, not exactly all. There's one.
99.9% of them.
There's
Hey,
one.
listen,
It just started 10 seconds ago, and it's gone.
Hey, listen.
You were right, Teddy. It was
My
6
doctor just put me on a brand new medicine,
yep.
and it only has 1,300 side effects.
Is it blue meth?
Yeah, I love the ads where it's like
Only 1,300?
Yes.
I love the ads of like all
That
the
sounds
drugs.
good to
I
me.
love the ads of all the
Sounds like
drugs.
blue meth.
I love the ads for all the drugs. You had just like someone like that looks like Larry, and they're like they're just doing like random stuff, and like the end it's like a minute and a half long of like fast forward talking like side
Dude.
effects may include breast cancer.
It's
Kidney
literally.
cancer.
They literally. So
Heart
they.
attack.
If your penis falls off after taking this pill, discontinue use.
If you or a loved one are allergic to this, cease usage. Well, how am I know if I'm
They should
allergic
add
unless I
right at the
take
end.
it?
Yeah.
Yes.
They need to add right at the end of all those. Good luck with that.
And
Dude, even pools have an enter at your own risk.
Hope you remember what you were actually here in the first place for.
Yeah.
And
should
when,
put
you know,
that
I don't know what's worse, just the side effects that goes on for a minute for those ads, or just the like acting the premise of those ads.
Yeah.
The quote,
So, do you notice-
the quote from the late great Gma.
And it creeps me the fuck out.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. White Castle is the best burger slider.
Big case
Bias.
of that.
What's OG mean?
Original gangster.
Ah,
or original.
So, okay, the
Original.
best burger slider, original gangster.
OG could also mean
Can
original.
you type in the meat composition of a
White Castle?
White Castle slider?
Yeah, hang on. I actually play it right now. This is the ingredients, so you may have to listen closely.
Okay, I'm
Here you
listening.
go.
Joke, everybody. That's why we were defeated in 2018 when they tried to do it. We went to 54 states.
Now, I know what you're thinking. If you couldn't understand that, what Biden was saying, that's the kind of words that were probably in the meat making up. But still,
54 states.
Well, he was thinking of the future. Like,
you know, we have 54.
we got the moon,
have
we got Canada, Greenland, maybe Iceland too.
We have 54 different ingredients for meat.
Come on,
and
man.
that's what White Castle's all about. That's bottom line.
It's not a joke.
Not bottom line. Like my Stone Cold Easton. Let me tell you something. White Castle has 54 ingredients, and that's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so.
Listen here, brother. You better eat some White Castle right now. Let that slider slide on down and slide on out later. Or I'm
imagine-
going to come and break you down.
Imagine like Stone Cold doing like one of those medical ads. Side effects can also include cancer. What? Kidney disease. What?
Death.
What?
Well, we expected that.
Dude, if you hear a 60-second ad for a drug nowadays, it's 5 seconds of telling you what it's supposed to do, and 55 seconds of telling you the side effects
Yes.
and what you should be warned about. And over top of that, the propaganda is they grabbed a great song from the 60s, 70s, or 80s. Maybe not the 80s, 60s and 70s. Early 80s.
Well, for the
And-
longest
and they
time, they
turned it-
weren't allowed to advertise to the public.
Well, isn't there a
you know where
proposal
the-
right
they're
now
trying
to
to
get
be-
rid of it?
yeah.
Do you
they're
know
trying
we're
to get
the
rid of it.
only country in the world, I think besides the Philippines, that allows medical advertising on television
Correct.
like
And
that?
who did that come in under? Who did the medical advertisement come in under?
Beats me.
Obama.
No.
Clinton. Look it up.
Oh.
Well, half the time they don't even tell you what the drug that they're advertising.
I was a young lad at that
Cures.
time.
Every
What's
time
it for? They don't, half the time they don't even tell you. You got to pick
No,
up your
that's
phone,
what
you gotta
I said,
Google it.
Larry. They
Yeah.
tell you in the first 5 seconds.
Yeah.
This
But
is
you're only
for-
listening to the
this
last
is for a
55 of side
temporary
effects.
thing you're
If
going
if
through.
this pill causes you to die, please discontinue use and consult a physician.
Hey, like, you're never going to hear them. We're giving out, $50,000 bonus if you tell people to drink more water.
Drink more water.
No, it's only if they take more pills.
Well, they're going to patent water so that you. They already sell it. I remember. Do you guys remember in the?
Well, Nestle bought how many millions
Larry,
of
do you
gallons?
remember
They
in
only
the-
paid $500.
Do you remember in the 90s? I started going to trade school in the 90s. You were already having kids and doing crazy shit. How old are you, Larry?
21.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say 39.
Do you remember when they started selling water like in mass? Like you always had Pellegrini and some of these other like fancy brands.
I never
But then you
understood
walked
it.
in and I was working at a gas station third shift while I was going to trade school during the day. And my
Yeah,
buddy walked
we
in
didn't have bottled water when I was a
and
kid.
he bought 2 waters and I said, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
He's like, I'm buying some water. I'm like, it's water.
Right.
I'll go over to the tap and pour it. He goes, well, let's just buy some water. And I'm like, dude, you buy a drink that they put some effort into, not something they stuck into the spigot and put a cap on it. The hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Now I got to buy cases of water for everybody.
here's
And you know what? I had that argument with, that conversation with my wife yesterday.
About
It's like,
bottled
why
water?
are you waste all this money buying water? She's got all these bottles stacked up about water. I says, the end of the hose is where the water, what do you think? What is it? You think that's special water that comes like out of a spigot in the sky?
Here's my
water.
here's my thing, right?
Go ahead.
They have so much stuff in the tap water now that if you want to get water that won't give you poisoning or something like that, you got to buy bottled water.
But that's tap water. I got a phenomenal well, 154 feet here.
Phenomenal
That's this
well.
water
It's a
right here.
tremendous well. Nobody has better water than me.
Yeah, nothing that 70 years of spraying shit in the sky could ever reach. Right?
Nope, it gets filtered by the earth.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It gets filtered by the earth.
Speaking of
I
earth,
peed in the parking lot.
I appreciate that. That's all right,
Well,
Larry.
that's not where the well is.
That's all right, Larry. In Waterworld, he peed into a little thing and then turned it up and then took a drink.
Yeah.
So you just got to
That's
filter.
Budweiser.
That is
He
Budweiser.
mixed it with some BBs, and then he filtered it somehow.
Speaking of that, I'm going to go to Pritzker, but what you just said, Vince, you and Teddy,
Yeah.
they are spraying shit in the air.
Yeah, there was a new documentary.
New
that just came
documentary,
out
and I want
on
to pull it.
Prime.
Yep,
Right? It's on Prime.
yep. I'm scrolling down to
Where
find it.
they actually name names and tell you all the companies.
And it's funny to me because a lot of people for years, there it is,
Climate trails.
a lot of people for years, I would go, dude, they're spraying shit in the clouds. I was on the forefront of that in my my little circles of
Well,
influence.
yeah,
and
the
people that I knew.
opening preview.
I
is-
have that. I have Amazon Prime
They're like
Video.
it's
Yeah,
literally the most obvious thing you could ever tell someone.
Right.
Like, hey, if you think you're living in a real world, look up in the sky.
All right, let's play this real quick.
Wheel in the sky keeps.
We thought it was just aeroplanes.
Well, it's just
When the
exhaust-
threats started coming, I realized I needed to leave. And again, I had no plan. I had no job. I was very scared, and I came out in a time that I knew, regardless of what happened to me, I was going to be on the right side of history.
You can no longer call something a conspiracy theory when Harvard, Bill Gates, and a CIA director are all calling for these programs to start.
We have barium and strontium and aluminum and nanoparticles. I think some of these technically incompetent politicians don't understand what a nanoparticle is.
I've seen so many of those skies right there.
Don't you want to breathe clean air?
Over all of us.
What I do see is massive evidence that we are exposed to an immense chemical soup of man-made poisons.
It's going into our water supply, it's going into our nose, it's going into our mouth, it's settling on our skin.
If you just take the time to look up, it becomes undeniable.
We, the people, have not consented to being test subjects.
Your own government's doing it.
They're spraying us like bugs, like cockroaches. That doesn't raise any flags? That doesn't make you think? Scratch your head? What's going on?
Poof! There's all the aluminum over this concentrated area.
You have everyone looking up at the sky. I mean, it's literally over our heads.
They throw a little flash of
I like that they're calling it climate trails. Coming soon to Prime.
They're engineering climate.
Do they say when soon?
I don't know.
I'll have to let you open for a year.
I think it's already out.
What I am seeing
it?
is
Check
that
it.
only 2 states have enacted laws to end
Tennessee.
geoengineering practices: Tennessee and Florida.
Tennessee and Florida, but how many other states are proposing it?
29.
See if it's out on. Larry, you're looking up, see if it's on Prime.
I won't be able to tell.
29?
29 other states seem to
Proposing
be.
it. I knew it was in the 30s
Yeah.
of states that are doing it. Michigan not being one of them because Governor Whitmer doesn't actually give a shit about the people who live here. Long as her husband can get a boat out during the lockdowns that she imposed, what does she fucking care about all of us?
Oh, I left a pretty righteous comment on whatever.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and tell us,
earlier.
Vince. So Vince, she was. Oh, it's so nice that everybody is not
said-
locked down
Yeah.
in their
We've
homes and
built
shut down.
146,000 homes in Michigan. Yay, Michigan. Happy
Yay.
Labor Day, everyone.
Happy Labor Day.
We're going to be working on these
146,000
things.
homes.
And every single comment underneath the video was, how come the word affordable is not in your vocabulary here? No one can afford any of these houses you're building.
Well,
Like,
BlackRock and State Street can afford them, and they can rent them to you for
But
$5
ev-
grand.
but
a week.
every single
you mean
comment
you
was,
can't afford 9% interest?
How about $4
you
grand
can't afford
mortgage payment?
$1,500 a month in rent for
What-
a studio apartment that's not even one bedroom?
That's
Exactly.
nothing. My daughter pays $27.50 a month for her apartment, and then she has to pay water and electric on top of it.
Oh, really?
Which one?
Bullshit.
Oh,
Bullshit.
Do the explosions.
Bullshit.
which one's the explosions?
Just try a couple and see where it goes.
Climate trail.
I got it.
Bullshit.
No, there's one. There's one that's. I cut
In
it
the
to where
Trump?
one that's bullshit, and then there's another one
Oh,
that's.
boom, boom.
Boom, these explosions of bullshit.
Anyways, this thing's coming out. Did we figure out what's coming out? Stop it, Larry. You're killing me.
Come
Small.
on, man.
You know, go wipe
That's
Yeah.
called the change your pants fart.
I'm waiting for it to load.
to see when it's going to be out. So I want you guys to do this out there in our fabulous audience of people. Go to Geoengineering Watch.
Yeah, it says release
.org.
August 31st, so 2
Okay,
days
so,
ago.
so when it was saying it was coming soon, it was a few days ago. Anyways, Geoengineering Watch has been at the forefront of pointing this out, the chemical spraying and all that shit. Carbon dioxide removal is a bunch of bull. This is
Yeah, Bill Gates can justify all of his wrongful actions because he built machines.
He
that
built a
s-
computer,
that
so that
suck
means that means
carbon
he can buy up
dioxide.
all the farmland.
You know,
because he built a computer.
guys, that's just, you know, I don't. you
Well,
know,
I have giant vacuum sucking machines, so I
Giant
can do
vacuum
whatever the
sucking
hell I
machines.
want. Okay? I can just ruin everything for everyone because I have a vacuum machine.
I did not know that.
Give me a toe.
Well, now you do.
You want a toe?
You want a toe? I can get you a toe.
Hang on.
Larry can get you a toe.
Popcorn.
My God, sir. I will not abide another toe.
I'm glad I put Teddy on these.
Well,
My
you
God,
toe?
sir, I will not abide another toe.
Like
I was trying to look up-
every line from that movie.
There is a video of Bill Gates talking about, oh, you're plant trees, and you think that's actually gonna save people? That planting trees? Are you idiots?
So what he
There it
said,
is.
he says, I mean, are we the idiots or are we the scientists?
You think planting trees?
Hey everyone.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh. What did you click on?
Here it is. Let's see if we get it.
Everyone skipped to that spot.
And what can you give us a sense of the scale of that?
It's like 10 million a year.
Okay.
Peanuts.
And just
It's
to be
a variety of things. The
Mhm.
Climeworks is part of it. You know, buying electric heat pumps for low-income housing where they get the benefits of lower monthly bills, and I take the carbon credits for those things. You know, there's solar panels. There's a huge variety of things. I don't use some of the less proven approaches.
Such as?
I don't plant trees.
And that makes a lot of sense, not just because of the butchered estimate for the potential of carbon dioxide removal by planting trees, but also because a lot of carbon offset projects that relied on reforestation turned out to have prettified their numbers. At least at the moment, you can't trust carbon offsetting with tree planting, and it makes a lot of sense that Gates spends his peanuts on more reliable approaches. So is Gates right?
No, Gates is a fucking idiot, and I'm not putting up with that shit.
Science says yes.
Science says yes.
That's what she's about to say.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't know if anybody...
He's not a doctor. He's not a scientist.
Your brother just graduated as a Lutheran. A luthier. It's a guy who makes guitars. He's badass, dude. He shows me his guitar. It's badass.
Yeah.
Dude, the headstock inlays on that guitar. Send your brother the picture so I can pull it up over here. Send it to me on Facebook.
Oh, are you talking to him?
Yeah, he's sitting right there.
Yeah.
I want to show him the guitar. Anyways, he's just graduated trade school. Is it considered a trade school? Yeah. You went to why is it escaping me? The brand name. Huh?
Gal.
Yeah, but on Taylor Guitars.
Oh, Taylor, yeah.
Yeah. Taylor Guitars. Anyway, so he just graduated. Vince, you're 30. Teddy, you're early 20s. Larry, you're, what's that phrase in Scripture? Ancient of days. I'm a few years younger than Larry. The idea here is that we all had 10th grade biology, earth science. What do trees breathe?
The air.
But what specifically in the air?
The carbon in the air.
They breathe the carbon?
They breathe the
so
carbon.
So if you want to lower the carbon, what would you do?
You plant the trees in the forest.
Idiot! The science says no.
No.
We cut down the trees, we
What
burn
you do
them,
is
idiot.
you refuse
These people
to teach
are crazy.
We cut down the trees and we burn them in the yard.
You erase the true nature of nature.
We burn the Amazon and the world will be drowned in the carbon. And then you will own nothing and be happy.
You will be happy.
You will be happy.
You will
I'm like
be
trying
happy.
not to do an Arnold.
You will be happy and
you will
extinct.
No, you will own nothing and you will be happy. How?
Oh, Big K's corrected me saying that White Castle is the best OG burger sliders.
100% USDA beef.
All right. Well, we obviously
Is that the
trust
company name or the
the
actual beef itself?
USDA 100%.
As you would say, I'm going to have to push back on that. We do
back.
not trust the USDA.
No, we trust the USDA.
Okay.
100%, okay?
We trust
there
the
mRNA?
We trust the USDA when they put the mRNA
Yes, but
in
what
the
they're
meat.
not
They
telling
inject
you
it with mRNA.
is that a pound of White Castle USDA beef will make 25,000 hamburgers.
Was I supposed to find the Hermes video? I just can't do the White Castle.
Oh, they're wonderful, especially
'em.
with pepper jack cheese and extra.
Listen, I am so opposed to it that when people around me started wanting to do these little smash burgers on the skillet, on the flat top, I had to work through some issues personally. I had to work through a lot of issues because I was like, that looks too much like a little slider, and White Castle is the devil. So I just couldn't.
Never go full retard.
Never go full retard.
What do you mean,
did
you people?
So what do you think about
What do you mean, you?
Is that like Joe Pesci?
DC? And then they asked him about Chicago.
It's on that same page.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
Do I look like a clown to you?
Don't look to
You think I'm here for your entertainment?
That's Pesci. What do you got, Vince?
What do you mean I'm funny? Funny how?
Funny
do
how?
Do I amuse you?
Oh.
Am I funny looking?
Funny. What
Funny?
do I make you laugh?
Do I make
like
you
I'm
laugh?
like I'm some
Do I-
kind of
do I
fucking clown
amuse-
here for your amusement?
Do I amuse you?
Is that what it is? No, you said funny. I want to know what the fuck you meant. Funny how? Funny what?
how?
Miss Vito,
I love
in
that.
your expert opinion.
Miss Vito was smoking hot. Even
Dude, she got the Oscar for that.
did she
my-
really?
For My Cousin Vinny, she got the Marissa
Did she
Tomei
really?
got the Oscar for that.
I didn't
Hell
know
yeah,
that.
dude.
His best performance was probably Casino.
Casino's
You make
phenomenal.
me put your eye out?
You know what? We can't say it on here because Ben Shapiro and the other guy.
Oh, no. I'm talking about the Vice scene.
I know, but the
Mickey
ones.
Fowl? You made me vice your eyes out for fucking Mickey Fowl?
But my favorite scene to quote from Casino is the one that makes Ben Shapiro and Mark Levin freak
Jews.
out. He's like,
Listen, you Jew motherfucker, you only exist out here because of me.
Because of me. I asked you. When the fuck did I ask you? You're only out here because of me.
I periodically used to walk into the locker room and just go off on a Pesci rant with those guys. And they would be like cracking up.
I love doing Joe Pesci because you know what? That fucker doesn't care.
Dude, they said off screen, he's like a just cussing tirade rant constantly.
Really?
And that it was so difficult for him to do the Home Alone movies.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't just be natural and cuss.
Well, everybody around him was still doing it.
Yeah.
When he was doing those.
He
It was like,
was just going off, dude.
I always thought, like, that's not how you curse.
Pussies. Dude,
He's doing it wrong.
Joe Pesci's fucking awesome. Dude, if you haven't seen some of the lower level ones too, like eight heads in a duffel bag, and some of his other...
I think his best performance is honestly when he was like the more calm, calculating, and like Irishman. His best performance.
Irishman was great. I absolutely love him in JFK. Oliver Stone's JFK.
Oh yeah.
When he plays
Al
David
Pacino.
Ferry.
Al Pacino and Irishman. That's my favorite lines. In
That's a great one.
You people. What do you mean, you
Listen,
people?
You were my brother. Yeah.
This is my union. It's
You know
my
what?
union.
I'll tell you what. You're gonna go down the road of movies, and we got to do a whole movie show separate from this. My absolute 100% favorite Al Pacino role is City Hall.
Ah.
You ever watch that with John Cusack and Bridget Fonda?
Nope.
Incredible.
She's another good-looking girl that
She is.
disappeared.
Oh, really?
Bridget Fonda.
She kind of retired. Yeah. She did City Hall and a few other ones.
Yeah.
Point of No Return was
Have
phenomenal.
you seen pictures of her
the
lately,
remake
though?
of Femme Nikita? What?
Bridget Fonda. Have you seen pictures of her
No.
lately?
No. That's all you, Larry. Did he send you? Did you send me that picture, Tim? I don't see it popping up.
Yeah, I forgot.
But I'll tell you what, the speech in City Hall that Pacino delivers, you guys have to watch. If you haven't watched that movie, watch that. Give it a chance. It's John Cusack, Al Pacino, and Bridget Fonda. Where's Bubby?
I just sent you a couple
He was up here.
things on Messenger.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Riri. There's the guitar. Look at this, guys. Earlier in the show, if you didn't see him, Teddy's younger brother. Where's the other side of the headstock? Did I go back?
Oh, do I have to?
Yeah, send me the other headstock.
Not the other heads. The other side of the headstock.
Yeah, the other side of the
Okay.
headstock. Oh, but look at this. I love this, and I pointed it right out immediately. Well, you can only see it a little bit. Did you have the full face neck?
Yeah, I sent him 5 pictures.
Okay, all right. He's not sending all of them to me. But look at that grain right there at the neck. See that little lighter stripe starting up there? It dips right down. And Trey was telling me it was so gorgeous when he put it together. That lighter grain stripe going through it bottoms out at, did you send it to me?
I sent all 5 now.
Okay, I'm going to try to get to that one. There's the back. That's just gorgeous. And he taught me how the tech. Okay, so look right here in the middle of your screen, guys. See where that lighter grain in the fretboard dips down? It dips down perfectly at the 12th fret. Is that not gorgeous? Is that a 22 or a 24? It's a 20. It looked like a 22. I was trying to not count off the top of my head. I'm like, that looks like a 22. Because where your 12th is, it's only about, what, 6 frets from the stock, from the body. Look at that. That's what's beautiful. And I saw that inlay in there, and that is, I'm going to try to see if I can, oh, I gotta open it in another window. I hate the way fucking Facebook. God damn it, Mark Zuckerberg. All right, so look at that. Now look at that. Look at those inlays there. I gotta scroll down. Are those gorgeous? What are the gold ones?
Wow.
So it's big pieces. That's
Pull down that. See that microphone right there? No, right down here. Come over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Down underneath there. Underneath there.
Behind you.
Microphone. Grab that. On the bottom. There's a switch on the bottom. And no batteries. Lean close to your brother.
Oh no.
So
There you
the big gold pieces. That's stained flame maple. That's what that like those bigger triangular looking pieces.
Flamed maple.
Yeah, it's honey amber stained flame maple, and then those gold thin stripes between that and the thicker black stripes. That's called purfling. That's just
purfling.
Yeah, that's strips of ebony and maple that are about 10/1000ths of an inch thick each. So there's black stripes and white stripes. They're very fine. You can see them there. And then those center black stripes are just pieces of ebony that I took down to I think about 60 thou thick, and then I just made them all the same width and glued each of those pieces together individually.
That's beautiful, dude. How long did that take you all total to do, Trey?
Just that headstock inlay, or
no, the whole guitar?
The whole guitar took me 7 weeks.
Now, is that an ebony nut? So this white part at the bottom of your screen, guys, that you see this white part, it's called the nut. Is that a? They don't use ebony anymore, right? What do they use?
No,
It's like a composite.
That's a bone nut. Sometimes companies will use coriander, which is like a plastic.
I use corian in that guitar there.
Yeah,
I used to do corian countertops, and I would take the scraps and make blanks, and then bring them home if I had to set up a guitar.
Yeah, yeah. We were making some with coriander nuts, but that one is a bone nut.
Bone. Okay. What type of bone do you know?
I think it's like cow bone or something like that. Yeah.
They got lots of cow bones because I like to eat steaks, so they're gonna have to harvest those guys somehow.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Trey.
Yeah,
Appreciate it,
no
buddy.
problem.
It's a
Appreciate
gorgeous.
you showing it.
It's a gorgeous guitar, dude.
Thank you.
Well, we're coming up on the halfway point of the show. Teddy, did you send me anything for break media?
I could.
No, you failed.
I didn't know if you wanted to do InfoWars or not. I could. Let me look. I like.
You see this one?
Give me 10 seconds. What do you got? What? That's on InfoWars?
Literally says people will keep getting shot in Chicago.
Wow. We're going to get into that when we come back from the break, guys.
Here, I'll send you one on Facebook right now.
Okay. Send it to me, and then let us get us caught up on chat, Teddy, and then we'll take our quick break.
Nothing. BK was saying yes, Larry, because Larry was defending White Castle, and then she also said Goodfellas in response to Joe Pesci, and nothing on YouTube chat. So
nothing on YouTube chat. Nothing on. Well, you've got. Do you have the full chat feed?
I have the full chat feed on Rumble, and I have the chat feed on YouTube.
On the studio.
On the studio as well.
Yeah, on the studio we'll give you everybody.
Oh, she also just said excellent job, Trey. But that's about it.
Thank you. Ooh, check this
Is that
out.
Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did this one today.
What?
I did this one today.
It's a blasting cap?
No, I thought it was pretty cool. Just watch.
Well, you gotta send it shit to me. Send it to me on Messenger.
I just sent you. It's a 7.5 minute video.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
That is beautiful. Send it to me. All right, Teddy, you got this here. We're going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be back. Short re. How we show Ree? I got to get some more ice. Larry already left to take a piss or whatever he's doing.
That's what I've been working on.
Is that?
And then
What are you making that on?
On a canvas.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I am your host, the voice of reason. In today's episode, I wanted to have a quick discussion about a recent Joe Rogan podcast in which Joe Rogan had on a Texas politician by the name of James Tallarico. Now, why was James Tallarico on the Joe Rogan podcast? Well, he was essentially preaching against a new Texas law that would mandate that the Ten Commandments be displayed in Texas public schools. And he alleges that he is against religion in public schools. But he's actually not. He is not against religion in public schools. He's against Christianity in public schools. But he is perfectly okay with the religion of the left in public schools. So when you see these lefties, especially these left-wing teachers that become up in arms over the Ten Commandments in the schools, at the same time, when you enter many of these classrooms, you will see their religion displayed. And that religion is the rainbow flag of sexual desire and the advertisements proclaiming the threat of climate change, which is a control mechanism of the left over you, a sovereign citizen. Now, James Tallarico, he declares himself a Christian. Now, what he really is something known as a radical love, quote-unquote, Christian. A radical love Christian. Radical love, quote-unquote, Christianity is a left-wing ideology that was created around 2021 and has metastasized in many left-wing large cities. If you're in a larger U.S. city, you will probably be able to go into that city or in the suburbs of that city and find a radical love church. And if you do a deep dive into that, it is all centered on left-wing ideology. And it's real. And they are a parasitic infestation designed, radical love Christianity is designed to hijack Christianity. Now back to these schools in Texas. So essentially, you have the citizens of Texas declaring that we want the rainbow flag of sexual desire. We want the advertisements of climate change out of these classrooms. And you know what? While we're at it, we're going to hang up a flag or a sign that has to be no bigger than a sheet of paper, apparently, in the classroom stating the Ten Commandments. Now, what's interesting, if you go into many of these classrooms and you look in the classroom, a lot of times there will not be an American flag in the classroom. There will be a large or variations of the flag of sexual desire, the rainbow flag of sexual desire. That will be hanging in the classroom, along with various advertisements about how to prevent climate change or proclaiming veganism. Those are the ideologies and the religions of the left that have hijacked public schools in the state of Texas and throughout the United States. This is pushback. So when Mr. James Tallarico gets on the Joe Rogan podcast and declares that he is against organized religion in the classroom, what he really means is that he only wants left-wing religions in the classroom. He's perfectly okay with the flag of sexual desire, of transvestite ideology, of the ideology of climate change in the classrooms. He's totally okay with that. He's totally okay with Planned Parenthood coming into the school system. He's okay with that. That is their religion, and they want to dominate with their religion in these schools because these are not schools. These are centers of indoctrination right now. Look, if we were to go back into public schools into the 1950s, 1940s, 1960s, some of you may be able to say when we started to see the American flag being removed from schools. For quite some time, the Ten Commandments being displayed, whether you're a Christian or not, was displayed in many of these schools for decades upon decades. And now fast forward to the 2020s, obviously that has changed. And you have left-wing radical love lunatics like this Mr. James Tallarico, who want to prevent any other religion from making its way into schools. And again, he wants to keep his religion, the religion of the left, in these public schools. That is called the pot calling the kettle black. Have a good day, everybody.
Very good, and we're back. At least me and Teddy are back. We're back for a little bit. Let's see. We've covered most of the stuff I had in the initial thoughts. We covered GNG. We got to cover what Vince wanted to cover. Vince, you ready, buddy? Where's Larry? Larry's working out his White Castle.
He's sneaking a
Oh, Larry got bumpy cake?
Listen.
Who's in the bathroom? I thought that was Larry's working out his...
First he steals the Skittles, and now he steals the bumpy cake.
I know.
Are we back on the air?
We are back on the air, Larry. I thought, well, because the bathroom doors closed, I thought you were working out some White Castle down there.
Unfortunately, I have been White Castle.
That's marvelous.
For quite some time. My wife only allows me every now and then.
Because it's nasty when it comes out the other end.
So I sent you to share with the audience some pictures. I want you to go to the last picture first. Try to block out. I don't want any of the audience to see, but I want you to go to the first picture. And
I'm going to the first picture.
There you go. And we'll show that.
Okay.
And here we have...
This is Bridget Fonda.
Bridget Fonda. Isn't she a beauty?
Beautiful.
Yes. Now the next two
This is not
pictures,
real. This can't be real.
This is real. Bridget Fonda today. Go to the next one. There you go.
That can't be real, dude. The internet doesn't lie, though.
It does.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. I can't handle this truth. That's Bridget Fonda there. And according to Larry and the internet, that is Bridget Fonda now. The horizontal stripes are supposed to be...
not working for her.
Not working. It's the vertical stripes that are supposed to be slimming.
Is it?
I believe so.
She needs a lot of vertical stripes. Don't give her any bumpy cake.
Wow. Larry, what, you're eating some puppy cake there, buddy? You know what? I'd rather stick with this picture here. I mean, even Marla Brando got thick.
Yes.
These people are
But
crazy.
look at her. I mean, she was always so pretty.
What?
Dale says, looks like slop skin, and then Big K says, that's like a 40-year difference. What do you expect?
See, Larry, you misogynist body shamer.
And it creeps me the fuck out.
As well it should, Grandma.
Grandma would have smacked me for that.
Of course, as well she should have.
Jeremy.
Yeah, we're on air, honey. What are you trying to figure shit out over there?
They're having technology problems.
What's the problem? You guys are talking about the printer and you're looking over at at other equipment that have nothing to do with printers. Hold on, I got my ears in. What?
And it creeps me.
Oh, you need a cord to connect it? You can't connect to Wi-Fi? No, it's a Mac. It's a Mac. In that tote over there is one printer cable. It's got a regular USB and then that square, large square end on the other. It should be right at the top.
You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir. Where was that part?
Oh, I just...
So, Bridget Fonda, she had a lot of movies, dude. Wait, 2002 Snow Queen? You're saying 20 years later. Okay, that's 20, okay. I Own Kiss of the Dragon, which she was in. Excellent movie. Lake Placid, she was in. That was kind of a, I don't know, Simple Plan, weird.
She was in The Breakup?
She was in The Breakup. She was in Jackie Brown. That was the photos you sent, Larry, were from Jackie Brown.
Oh, the first one?
Like the still photos.
Yeah.
There's City Hall. That's one of the
Yes.
movies that I love that she's in.
Single White Female.
Single White Female was a crazy one.
Yep. And the other one,
Point
Doc
of No Return.
Hollywood. Did you
Oh,
see
Doc
her?
Hollywood?
Doc Hollywood with Michael J. Fox?
I don't think I have. Because you know what? After the Back to the Future stuff,
Yeah.
I kind of... No, Teen Wolf.
Yeah.
Back to the Future I love.
Yeah.
When I saw him in Teen Wolf, I was like, I really don't want to watch anything else you're in.
Oh, no, you got to see. You
Yeah.
really got to see Doc Hollywood.
Now, I did appreciate
Doc
him when
Hollywood
he came
is
into,
a great movie.
What was the movie, or what was the TV series, Designated Survivor? I think he came into season 3 of Designated Survivor on that series during his Parkinson's stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Doc Hollywood is a great movie, and I highly recommend paying close attention
there it is,
to the
Doc
lake
Holliday.
scene.
Yeah. Doc Holliday.
Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
Doc Hollywood.
And then she was in Single White Females and Singles, Army of Darkness. She was in a ton of movies, dude.
Point of No Return was
Point of No
excellent.
Return was
It Could
phenomenal.
Happen to You was awesome. That was Nicolas Cage.
She did a voiceover in Balto. Remember that? That's the story of the. That's the story
When the
of the
dog had
dogs
the-
that they used to deliver the penicillin
Yeah, they had
to the
to
people
do
that were trapped.
The penicillin in Alaska or something
Yeah.
because the airport got frozen over or
Well,
something.
no, I don't think it was airports at that time. I think that was. So it says an outcast husky risks his life with other sled dogs to prevent the deadly epidemic raging in Nome, Alaska. I don't think it
was
had to
in-
do with. Look at all these people, dude.
Yeah, who was in Point of No Return with her? I mean,
The two main characters.
yeah, was it
Point of No
Jennifer
Return.
Jason Lee? Was she in that
I
with her?
think that's who it was.
No, or is that the other one? Single White Female.
Single White Female was that.
Yeah, that was her and Jennifer Jason Lee, right?
Yeah. And
Where
Point of
Jennifer
No Return.
Jason Lee played the crazy woman that moved in with the roommate.
Yeah, there's Jennifer Jason Lee.
Yeah, and they're both
Yeah.
smoking hot.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. Yep. Steve Weber, where's his career? Point of No Return.
Yeah, no,
That's
that
the
was a
first
good
time
one.
I ever paid attention to Gabriel Byrne, and then I absolutely loved him in The Usual Suspects.
Yes. Yeah, now that was, I thought that was
And that
one
was a
of her
Luc
better
Besson
movies.
movie, which I love him in Leon Professional. So Gabriel Byrne's right there.
Yeah.
Miguel Ferrier, who was awesome. He ended up going on to do quite a bit in one of the NCIS, I think it was.
Yeah, Anne Bancroft was in this movie too.
Yep.
She's-
Harvey Keitel was in there, but Dermot Mulrooney was in it. He was the main guy. The guy.
Is Anne Bancroft still alive? She's still
No,
around?
no, dude. When they have that old ancient-looking photo of her,
Yeah.
she died in 2005, dude.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. She beat Grandma by a year and a half. Not much, though.
This looks like a World of Warcraft movie.
Yeah. Anyways, Point of No Return's great, but City Hall was the one that I originally was pointing out to you guys. Let's see, where's that at? City Hall, that was before. She plays a reporter in that, and I'll tell you what, dude. That's one of my absolute favorite Al Pacinos. Al Pacino, John Cusack, Bridget Fonda, Danny Aiello, Martin Landau, ton of great act. When you see who's in this, you're like, holy shit, dude, this is stacked. What year was it? What year did this come out? 96. I want to say when did it was right around the time that Pacino was like right at his
peak.
Yeah, when he was doing Scent of a Woman, and so that was 80. What did I say was 86? I gotta scroll down here. Love IMDb. I am.
Yeah, she died of uterine cancer on, what's it, June 6, 2005, at the age of 73.
Okay.
Yeah. She was
So-
a good actress.
So look at this. Scent of a Woman's 92. He wins the Oscar for that, right? Carlito's Way 93. Heat 95. City Hall 96. Donnie Brasco, which was excellent, 97. Also in 97, The Devil's Advocate. 99, he played the in The Insider as Lowell Bergman. That was a great role. If you haven't seen The Insider, that starred Russell Crowe and a couple other really great actors. Any Given Sunday, which was an Oliver Stone one about football, and the NFL refused to give them the rights to play that. That's a phenomenal one. Stars one of the main stars is
No, the guy.
The guy, Jamie Foxx, and they give him fifth here. No, Jamie Foxx was the main quarterback. You had Cameron Diaz, who actually does a really good role there, not her typical thing. Dennis Quaid, James Woods. It's excellent. If you haven't seen Any Given Sunday, I'll tell you what, the videography, and I absolutely hate movies that don't put cameras on a tripod and just pan, or on a gimbal or something like that, but they do these where they're running with people. That's one of the only ones where they're moving with it during the action of being tackled, and it's phenomenal. The action where they're catching the quarterback being tackled, it's phenomenal. Anyways, it's fun stuff. Insomnia 2002, if you haven't seen that one, with
Movies, or not the movie, the game's good.
well, Insomnia with what's her face? $1 Million Baby. What the hell was that movie? Clint Eastwood directed it, and they won the Oscar for that. It's $1 Million Baby. She was the chick fighter who fell during the match and was paralyzed and all that stuff. Morgan Freeman, Clint Eastwood, and why is her name escaping me? I'm going to click on it. And also, the great Robin Williams starred in that one. Selma Hayek. Selma Hayek did a phenomenal job. If you haven't seen Insomnia, it's an excellent movie. The Recruit, you did a great job in that. So a lot of good stuff. But we'll cut back to what we're doing over here. What's up in chat there, Teddy? Before we get into our final news here,
Nothing new.
we covered
in,
death
nothing
rumors.
new in YouTube and or.
Oh, you know what one I was going to look at? They claim that there was shit thrown out of the window of the White House. Did you guys see this? So supposedly stuff was supposed to be thrown out of a window. There's a video of things being thrown out of a window at the White House. And during the press conference today, where's Vince? During the press conference today, they asked, why was that on that screen? They asked Trump about it, and he's like, it's impossible to throw things out of the window of the White House. He's like, 600-pound windows, they're bulletproof glass. You can't throw anything out of a window. He's like, so that was fake, that was the AI.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, I saw like this clip of it, or a real quick little thing of it, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And it was literally a deep fake of something being thrown out of the window. Oh, there he is. Vince is back. Is Vince back? Teddy, you were right earlier. It was 6 AFD candidates that have died suddenly in key election states. Let's look at that one.
But the authorities and the experts say there was no foul play.
No foul play. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going. Gotta be going.
You leaving us? What about this? We'll cover it. All right. All right. We'll see you, Vince.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you, buddy. Have fun storming the castle.
Well, Trump and Levitt both piled on CBS. Did you see that?
Levitt?
Uh-huh.
She's the press secretary.
That is correct. Caroline Levitt.
Did you send it to me?
No, I didn't.
Well, come on, Larry. Bridget Fonda's still hot. Oh, I got my screen up behind me, don't I?
Yep, and a matter of fact, you will have that in a moment.
You're right, man. This Teddy Bester's got me send me stuff. And
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. For those of you living in the northern area, Tisha Jones included, who's been on the show many times, our illustrious governor, in all of her wisdom, finally called for an election in the district up there to replace their senator that's been gone. I mean, it'll take place basically next year sometime.
It only took 200 and something days for her to call for one.
Call for one, and then it'll actually take place in,
Right.
Another 100 days or 200 days from now. But oh my God, she's awesome. We should worship her and elect her the next vice president. What do you got over here? You want me to play this?
Sure.
Face the Nation.
They're not coming here tomorrow to keep Zelensky from being bullied. They're
Well,
not
that
coming. In
February
fact,
Oval
they're
Office
coming here
meeting in
tomorrow.
front of television cameras where President Zelensky.
Do you know how many meetings
was
we've
dressed
had since
down.
then?
Oh no, I know, and I was just up in
Yeah, but we've had
Alaska
a bunch of
watching the
meetings
one
since
with
then.
Vladimir Putin where a red carpet rolled
No,
out.
but
for
it
the
was
Russian leader. It was
Zelensky. We've
very
had more
different.
meetings. We've had one meeting with Putin and like a dozen meetings with Zelensky. So, but that's not true. They're not coming here tomorrow to keep Zelensky from being bullied. They're coming here tomorrow because we've been working with the Europeans. We talked to them last week. There were meetings in the UK over the previous weekend.
And they said President Trump was going to
talked
demand
these
a
leaders
ceasefire.
as early as Thursday. No. But you said that they're coming here tomorrow to keep Zelensky from being bullied. They're not coming here tomorrow. Oh, this is such a stupid media narrative that they're coming here tomorrow because Trump is going to bully Zelensky into a bad deal. We've been working with these people for weeks on this stuff. They're coming here tomorrow because they chose to come here tomorrow. We invited them to come. We invited them to come. The president invited them to come.
I'll tell you what.
Well, Face the Nation also, in addition to that, interviewed Caroline Levitt.
Did you send me that?
And then I think it might be part of this. I didn't have a
A
chance
city
to dig
council
into it
meeting in
before I
Boca
sent it
Raton,
to
Florida
you.
descends into
Shut
chaos
up.
as residents fight to protect a cherished memorial.
Dude, when I hit the space bar and then you autoplay, you make me want to fucking
Right.
stupid
But they
computer
doctored.
shit.
They
Trey,
doctored.
weren't you watching?
Actually, it wasn't Caroline Levitt. I want to apologize. It was the former governor of South Dakota.
Puppy killer?
Oh. What's her name again?
Christy Nome.
That would be the one, Christy Nome. Actually, they whacked the heck out of an interview of Christy Nome, and she went off on him.
Because they cut it all up and took it out of context?
Well, they only took about 75 words or 80 words out of it.
Okay.
You know, something like that.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that one and send it to you. I think I posted it on my fascist page.
Wow. I gotta show you guys this. Just this quick thing right here. Choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. Policio. Bye. Love you. If you choose a job you love, genociding people and hitting people with billy clubs, you'll never work. Oh, here it is. All right, Larry's sent it to me now. We have it. We're going to it right now. It's exclusive here on the...
Listen to the first one.
This is my brain podcast.
That's the uncut response. That's what you want to hear first.
Okay. Well, it didn't...
There we go.
Oh, I remember this one. Dude, I'm not getting any sound automatic.
Beater and someone who would.
I remember this. You
and the
posted
one
this.
thing that we will continue to do is to make sure that he doesn't walk free in the United States of America. This individual was a known human smuggler, a MS-13 gang member, an individual who was a wife beater, and someone who was so perverted that he solicited nude photos from minors, and even his fellow human traffickers told him to knock it off. He was so sick in what he was doing and how he was treating small children. So he needs to never be in the United States of America, and our administration is making sure we're doing all that we can to bring him to justice. And the one thing that we will continue to do is to make sure that he doesn't walk free in the United States of America. This individual was a known human.
Yeah, dude, that's the shit that they do. They cut it, pull you out of context. Not only that, the AI is getting crazy. What was the one in the press conference today that Trump talked about? Let alone the TV being thrown out of the window.
Yeah.
There was another one, dude, that was, he's like, they asked him about this. He goes, that never happened. That's AI.
Yeah.
You know? But it's no different than the, somebody find me the Cracker Barrel. Have you guys seen the Cracker Barrel meme? Where Trump walks through?
Yes, and dances.
And the guy from the Cracker Barrel stands up, high fives him, shakes his hand, does his thing, and they both dance as they restore the logo.
Yes.
That's not real.
No, but it's...
I'm just saying, for some people out there, Trump didn't actually dance with the Cracker Barrel guy.
It's amazing how many people will believe that stuff, though.
Dude, this shit's getting out of hand.
Well, come on. Some people believe Joe Biden wasn't impaired.
Not a joke, everybody. That's why we were defeated in 2018 when they tried to do it. We went to 54 states.
Hey, just remember, if Trump goes missing for a few days and he's dead, Biden goes missing for a few days, he's just getting a well-deserved vacation.
I feel comfortable in sharing this. This is one of my Facebook friends, David Schnell. He says, hey, Democrats, if you take our guns, how can we protect our children from...
Rumble issue, then? I need to see if Rumble's down.
I just hit stop and restart.
Yep.
Okay, should be back up.
I just told them all to refresh, please.
Refresh, please, and it should be back up. You see me walking back in, and my pack is making noise now. So somebody's messing with stuff because we said trannies.
We apologize for the technical issue. Rumble seems to not like us talking about certain subjects.
Right. And look at, dude, my pack like completely died. I mean, it's still on, but can you guys hear me?
I can hear you because you're right by me, but not through the microphone.
Yeah, I can't hear you in this here.
Look, it's on. Check. Nothing. Huh? It's all tape fake. Look at that shit.
Which microphone is yours?
I'm number 1, Larry.
Oh.
Check.
Lapel number 1 is off, buddy.
That'll work.
I just turned it back on.
Now say something.
I'm trying to say something. Can you hear me now?
No, sir.
He says it's. John says it's popping, but no audio.
Yeah. Now it sucks.
I guess they really don't like us talking about that kind of thing.
Dude, we literally, that happened when we lost the feed. Or when we...
I'll check to see if Rumble's having server issues. Hey, John Bovey just donated $50 saying Boomer Podcast.
Boomer Podcast.
Boomer Podcast.
Listen, we can't all broadcast from our cell phones in our back room and call it,
Come on, man.
Come on, man. We can't all broadcast from our cell phones.
Bullshit.
These people are crazy.
Well, we appreciate John Bovey.
That one just died, dude.
Well, John says LCRP on notice.
Dude.
Good thing we're down a man.
Check, 1, 2.
There
See,
we
this
go.
is why
There we
I'm
go.
too loud when I have this type of
Which
microphone.
lapel? Are you back? Is that a number
That's
1
number
now?
2.
Check out the big
Brain on Brad. That's right. You're a smart
You're a
motherfucker.
smart motherfucker. That's right.
Your brother's missing out on... Why'd you mute me?
I didn't mute you.
You fucking asshole.
Oh no. It's the Larry. Big K says it's the Larry and Teddy show now.
All right, whatever. All right, go.
Well, guys. Hi there. It's Larry Parsons here, and let me tell you something, Larry, too. The Democrats are the real racists. What do you think on that issue, Larry?
I disagree.
What?
Wait. Across the table is the Boomer Show.
The Boomer Show.
Teddy got in trouble with that last year.
Yeah, that was.
John Bovey, $50, dude.
Jeremy always talked too much. We need Teddy and Larry farts.
You're right. As the host of the show and the guy who put it all together, I do talk too much on my show. You are correct.
It's his show.
My bad.
If you don't like it.
Yeah, donate $50 if you don't like it.
Dude,
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I remember there was one, we had a guest on the show, Larry, you remember? And this guest was, they were promoting a book, and I would go, that's great. No, it's great. What about this and such and such? Yeah, well, it was fun to do it. Okay, and when it was fun to do it, was there anything else that you liked about it? It was a lot of fun, really, to do it. I was like...
Never go for a retard.
And somebody in the chat was like criticizing me for talking too much. I'm like, you come and interview this guy. And I'm getting texts from people that are watching the show going, not a lot of personality with that guy. I know him. He's a great guy, great person, good writer. But during interviews, you're not going to get a lot out of them. And I was literally being criticized for talking too much. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? I can't sit here with dead air. Dude, I can't wait for Larry to just interrupt me every time.
That's right.
Well, we have more viewers on the Rumble now. 16 viewers on the Rumble.
16
We've
people
in the
logged
past
into the show.
In the past, before other people tried to hijack our day and time, we had upwards of 60, 70 people tuning in. But then they figured out I don't give a shit about politics, and they didn't want to tune in. Hey,
And
Bovey.
fuck you if you don't like it.
Bovey, take the extra E out of my name. Jeremy. Not Jeremy. Get over here.
Get over here.
But wait.
Hang on.
Grab that microphone over there on the counter. Correct. Grab the pack below the counter. Both packs.
I think he
That pack and that pack.
He may need the battery up.
And the headphones. No, you don't need the secondary pack. Put the secondary pack down. Okay. The one that was secondary that's in your left hand. Sit down. Okay. You got batteries? Get over. Dude, don't give me your excuses. Is there batteries in there?
Never apologize and never make excuses. It's
a sign
of weakness.
You're right. It's all your guys' fault.
And I think that people out here would do well, if you're watching, to understand that apologies do
That's
nothing
got batteries.
with these monsters.
That does not.
Nothing at all.
All right. So we're going to get it. What did it say? Me and Stacey Farrell are... Read that, Teddy.
In like the Hulk Hogan voice.
Let me tell you something, brother. Me and Stacey Farrell are starting up that This Is My Brainworm page again. You're all about to be choked out.
I don't know why you guys got to pick on Stacey Farrell, dude. We've had her episodes. She's called me a few times. We've had some good conversations off
Who's
air.
that?
It's old shit.
Old?
It's old shit. And
You know what? I forgot about the This Is My Brainworm page. Completely forgot about
Forgot
that
about
crap.
it, dude. You know why? Mr. Coffee was helping at that. Stop, Dale. Are you figuring this shit out?
He's,
Dude, you go to
He's the most boomer tech knowledgeable person on the Boomer podcast.
All right, put your headphones in.
Yeah, because that was a page made by the penis displayers at church.
I don't even want to hear what you're saying.
These people are crazy.
You know what? There's a meme. Pull up the Dances with Wolves meme. With yeah, can you hear now?
Yes.
Okay. Pull up the Dances with Wolves meme when Kevin Costner's character is leaving and taking his wife with him, and the other Indians on the mountain, and he's like, I have to leave, and he's like, I cannot hear you. I can't hear your words. Stop your word. Guys, if you haven't seen the scene, it's fucking hilarious. Come on, you curly-headed fuck. That's what Jeffameo. He's gonna choke you out. I don't know how one guy balances out all of those different accounts and makes it sound awesome. But you're doing a great job.
Come on, man.
I don't like this microphone. I don't like this lapel microphone that I had to switch to. I don't fucking like it at all.
You either gotta smash.
No, I'm taking that $50 and I'm getting a new headset
You either
mic.
gotta smash that
Did
microphone
you hear me?
again, or you gotta throw
Look,
it to
look at
Sorno.
this. Look at this. I tried to slurp. Look. I got to pull the microphone way up to get the slurp. When I have the one on the side of my ear, it was just natural.
It just
flowed.
Just picked up the slurp.
I just picked up a slurp and it flowed, and now I'm screwed. Big news. Stop with this
bullshit.
Stop with that. All right, we got some final items here before we get to Larry's
Lightning round.
lightning round.
Larry.
Trey, what have you experienced sitting over there watching? I mean, dude, there's three computers you're watching over there.
Yeah, there's 6 monitors. It's a lot to take in, really.
Is there 6?
Yeah,
Holy shit,
Yeah,
dude.
there's 6 monitors.
I mean, you got 2 hours to count all the monitors, so.
There's 6 monitors, and now you're sitting down at the table.
It's pretty cool.
Give a shout out to Mom.
Hi, Mom. I'm
It's
shouting
pretty
you
cool
out.
sitting there at that table.
Yeah,
Larry's done it a few times when we had a Sunday night show.
Yeah.
And he's pushing buttons.
Yeah.
He likes to push my buttons a lot, I'm going to say.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, man.
Those are some of my best. Are you shitting me, dude? I thought my battery died and you fucking with me.
As the Joker would say, very poor choice of words.
That's a very poor choice of words. Let her go. That's a very poor choice of words.
I wouldn't have pushed that button if you would have reminded me to.
That is hilarious. We're gonna, you know what? They did it with Mickey Redmond for the Red Wings.
Yeah.
Where they would come up with the stuff. So, like Mickey Redmond comes from the world of hockey, and they had wooden sticks when he played, and he's like, "Oh, he beat him off," you know. stuff like that. And so they had for a while on one of the radio stations in Detroit, rock stations, they had Mickeyisms, and it would be whatever Mickey said during the live broadcast of a Red Wings game that then could be misconstrued.
Oh yeah.
As
you can't say beat him off.
yeah. Look at that! He beat him off, and
you can't say that. No.
you know. And so there was a whole bunch of them. So we're gonna have to do some Larryisms here on the show because there's a few. We're gonna have to take notes.
Tech tips with Larry.
Tech tips with Larry. If I push this button, buddy, your phone,
Well, hey there, everybody, and you libtards watching. This is Larry here with Tech Tips with Larry. Today we're going to show you how to turn off Jeremy's mic to piss him off.
Listen, you can do a podcast with one camera and a shitty microphone and call it success. But over here, we do 10 cameras and 15 microphones.
We have 15 monitors and
half of them work.
It was Drew and Mike. Thank you, Dale. Yeah, look at see where it says? Big case says hi right back. Not like you're gonna see her tonight when you get home. Dude, this kid is like, he's not gonna stay. I was gonna put your name in the paper.
I'm honored that you're gonna do that. I didn't know I was gonna stay tonight. I figured I might take off, but is it not working before?
You got number 5. Listen, the $50 that was donated needs to stretch across a few things here. Oh, really?
Yeah. We do have emergency backup mics that just mount right in the table.
Make sure you buy This Is My Brain merch on, I don't know if you have
the Alex Jones.
On the Alex Jones Show.
TheAlexJonesStore.com/ This Is My Brain. Buy some shit.
Buy some shit. Support the show. Help Jeremy get a working mic.
Yeah.
And help us get a tech tutor for Larry.
I will tell you what, that's going to cost a lot. I'll tell you what, though. I will say that the tech stuff is expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cheap, and microphones break. I'm actually looking for the new headset microphone because that's what I like, because it's much more.
We should just have a.
Because the minute you do this right here and you lean back, look at how much sound is lost, and then I come right here and I do this, right? And then if I was Larry, I'd be like, right?
No,
and
this
then
is what Larry would do. This is what Larry would do.
Well, actually, the Democrat.
Stop. Actually, though, before this show ends today,
yes.
Serious note.
Yes.
I think we should say a prayer for Sofia Forches.
Okay. Local or
no? She was. She's the last surviving victim in the hospital from the trans terrorist shooter.
Okay.
She recently had one side of her skull completely removed.
And I'll tell you what.
And
this is
and
why.
Look at this lovely young girl.
Send it to me. We'll put it up on screen.
Yeah.
This is why we covered. I was very reluctant to cover the protests over the last 3-4 weeks of the Floodgate Church, and we love Pastor Bolin, but I was very reluctant to cover the protests because I don't want to give any more publicity to these stupid, saggy people than is warranted. They're looking for attention. That's why they do this. You want attention, you go out and protest somebody. You know, I always found it ridiculous when the people that hate Walmart the most are selling T-shirts that say "Hate Walmart." Well, you know what happens if Walmart disappears and you no longer have Walmart to kick around? You're not going to be able to sell your fucking T-shirts anymore. But you know what? They're out there selling their T-shirts. So they're making money off of the thing they claim to hate. All the saggies, if you are living a good life and being the example and being the best that you can be and living a good life, people will be attracted to that. But you're not. So you got to go out and protest and you got to stand. You know what happens when we don't like what Bud Light promoted with a fucking tranny on their cans? We just stopped buying it and their stocks dropped. Was there huge protests? Was there people out in the street rioting? Were there huge penises in the street of some? No. What happened when Target put satanic baby clothes out there on the shelves. There was a few videos of people saying, I don't like this, you need to get this out of your store. The vast majority of people just stopped buying their shit, and they suffered. What happened with Cracker Barrel? The vast majority of people said, we're not coming there. Was there people in the street? Was these huge protests? No.
There was a guy dressed in a Cracker Barrel suit just saying, just got fired, please help.
Right. There's a few people that'll find some creative things like that, but the vast majority of people out there, we just withdraw our support. You know what the left does? They gather in mass, and half of them don't even know what the fuck they're protesting, and they go out there and they do these huge protests because they need attention, because their little infantile mentality needs assurance that you're so good. Oh, you're such a good.
I'm making a difference. I'm making a difference. I'm helping.
Oh, you went in and you made poopy. Oh, you're so good. Yeah, you did
These
such a
people
good job
are
making
crazy.
poopy. Well, let's put your diaper back on and let's get you back on. Oh, you're so good.
You did so good. You put your sign up on the street.
You got your. And so I looked at these people, and Larry brought it to me. He's like, "Did you see it?" And I'm like, "Fucking, oh God, I don't even want to watch these fucking people." And they're, blow up penis. And we disavow the blow up penis, even though we didn't kick the blow up penis out, and we had to have the cops
ceremony
called.
outside an elementary school.
Right, and then the shooting happens in Minnesota. And I think we either texted or talked right away with me and Larry. And I was like, dude, I'm contemplating. Did I tell you I was contemplating a Thursday or Friday? I was contemplating a Thursday or Friday show just to sit down and go, this is why we have to. Not that I want to. I don't want to give any more glory to these people than is what is deserved. But what the fuck, man? When the last 20 shooters are trans? At what point do you go, maybe your mental disability, your mental deficiency, your mental fuckery needs to be called out? And these are the same people that go to Pastor Boland's. The same ilk. Oh, you saying that we're all... Yeah, I'm saying that all of you saggies that go to fucking Boland's church, Floodgate Church, and protest him wanting to put certain books behind a adult wall, so you have to have an adult there to access them, you're the problem.
They are the problem.
And then you want to... you know what
We're not talking about books that are educational or even informational. We're talking about books that are sexually explicit and full-blown porn.
Correct.
Right? This isn't about educating kids.
Do you know there's a label on the books, the Harlequin romance books, at our current public libraries that says adult romance.
Yes.
Adult romance. And those books are not explicit. They're adult. There's some raciness in them.
Well, if you remember
they're not.
That one book, Genderqueer.
He ran me till I was bleeding, and I enjoyed it. It's like, what the? And you want fucking kindergartners to read this?
Yeah. Yeah, or illustrations of one boy sucking off another boy. That's not porn, just porn. Now you're talking about child porn.
And this is same thing. So that same kindergartner can't walk into a liquor store and buy a Hustler magazine off the wall.
Right.
But these people want the same language in or cartoon diagram
right
in the school libraries of the public schools. And Pastor Boland took a stand with most of the board
right
and said, we need to put labels on this and have some restrictions to access.
And let's
not saying you can't get access, but you need an adult to walk in here with you if you're going to be a 6-year-old having access to genderqueer.
And also remember this.
I mean, it makes common sense, but these fucking people don't want to do that. Go, Larry.
But remember this. Pastor Boland was elected to do exactly what he's doing.
Exactly.
Just like Donald Trump. All these libtards that are going on, Congressman Tom Barrett's Facebook page, whining and crying like little 2-year-olds, Tom Barrett is doing exactly what we elected him to do.
Dude,
Cry harder, motherfuckers.
The shit that they say about Tom Barrett when it pops up in my stuff.
Yeah.
And I go, wait, that's what he wants to do? I'll vote for him again. But that's why we had to bring it out in the last few shows, talking about these saggies protesting, because here's what I wanted to do, Larry. If they would have protested again, and they're not going to protest again in the near future unless we goad them right now.
They protested today. I'm going to share some pictures with you in a moment.
Where
in Howell.
In Howell. All right,
Yes.
but they didn't go to Boland's church.
Oh,
You know why they didn't go to Boland's church? Because Sheriff Murphy sent his deputies out there and said, if you show up with a penis again, I'm going to have you arrested.
Did he really say that?
I'm paraphrasing.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
Patrick will tell you that they did dispatch the police.
I mean, this shows their judgment. I mean, I don't believe for a minute that those filthy, stinking liars in the saggies, I don't believe for a moment that, oh, that was just open to the public. They weren't with us. Yes, they were.
We didn't inquire. We didn't ask them to bring a giant blow-up penis.
By the way,
and listen,
ladies and gentlemen, I am still offering $50 for a photo of the saggies blowing up their penis.
This is true. And it will not be the 50 that comes from your support of this channel. We're not directly transferring that 50. That's a 50 coming out of Larry's pocket. And Larry doesn't have an extra 50 to give. So it's a real stretch for him. So I'm very proud of Larry for that. But no, you're right. It's these people are ridiculous. And we did legitimately offer them last week some blow-up Viagra. There's a blow-up Viagra pill. Not a regular Viagra pill, but a blow-up Viagra pill. We will get it to them because if you're having trouble getting it up in order to show up, then we want to help you out.
Maybe they're suffering from
a blow-up Viagra.
Yeah,
it's
a erectile dysfunction.
I got a little blue compressor to help you with your blow-up penis.
Yes. What's that word for something that operates pneumatic? Is that air a pneumatic penis?
Now, there are guys that do have that have extreme erectile dysfunction, and they do have a pump that they use. That's not a good thing.
I don't want to know that.
Dude, it's literally out there. Hey,
I just want to hold up on Pneumatic Penis.
Pneumatic Penis.
What an excellent band name. Pneumatic Penis.
Oh,
unbelievable.
That would be, dude. Like an underground punk band.
Yeah.
Like, and now coming to the stage large, Pneumatic Penis.
And now on the stage from the man cave,
Pneumatic Penis. And they're going to be thrusting and jiving and jamming it in.
And their new hit song, "Thrust My Dingleberry."
or what they do, they just say the big ball song over and over.
Yeah.
You got big balls. I got big balls.
Daddy big balls.
We got the biggest balls of them all.
That was a fucking hilarious song. That was a hilarious
You know what?
song.
Honestly, there are three songs
that was a hilarious song.
that in the Bon Scott era that are my absolute
I mean, it's
favorites.
not like Two Live Crew and Me So Horny. I mean, some of that stuff wasn't funny. It was just
disgusting, dude.
Yeah, but
big balls, dude. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. Dude, that song. I tell you what, the Bon Scott era of
Did you ever hear David
AC/DC.
Allan Coe's version of the 12 Days of Christmas?
No, stop. Your squirrel ran way the fuck over. I was like,
well, we started talking about funny
We're
shit.
talking about
is
big
that
balls
big balls?
right now.
Oh, big balls. Yeah.
The
Big balls.
ocean will rise
100th
of 1% over the next 300 fucking years.
You know what? You know what's funny about
Did he
that?
really say that?
Dude, that's the downloaded quote.
Yeah, I thought so.
You know, the thing about Trump
I'm
is
sorry I missed that one live.
he is a New York guy, 100%.
Yes.
And Melania's asked him to ease back on the cussing. But Trump is, and I remember my one buddy going to Upper New York to work. He was an engineer for a big, I don't want to say, he was a big engineer for an automotive company. They sent him to Upper New York to work for a while. And he said, dude, we were talking, I built this house. And he said, it's crazy, dude. I'm there, first day, I pull up to the gate, show him my ID. He goes, "Who the fuck are you? You fucking here for this fucking shit?" All right, you're good. Get the fuck down.
Get the fuck out of here.
And he pulls up, and he's like assaulted. His ears are assaulted, and he's like, "What the hell?" And he pulls in the next day, and the guy's like, "Oh, you fucking back?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm fucking back. Fuck you." And he goes, "Nah, fuck you. All right, go ahead." and people don't realize that in pockets and in like Irish and Scottish and some and UK, dude, this hang up on the F word is nothing compared.
It's like what you say, one of your most repeated quotes. That's Anglo-Saxon.
Exactly. What are you doing, Larry? We can still hear you.
Still hear me?
Farts.
Trying for you not to hear me.
Well, you gotta mute your microphone, dude, or tell me to mute.
Oh, duh.
I mean, there's a microphone on your chest that might pick up a few things if your phone's like 6 inches close to your ear. Anyway, so it's always funny to me when people are upset, and I'm like, dude, yes, dropping F-bombs and other language can get carried away. I get it. But do you realize there are certain people out there that are the best friends they could ever be, the guys that would take a bullet for each other, who go, "Hey, fuck you." "No, fuck you." "How you doing?" "I'm doing good." "Go fuck yourself." And they mean every bit of that. And I go, we've got to get past these speed bumps in language and get to a place where we understand the hearts of people. You know? And we got to get over certain taboo words. I think America is a country of taboo, right? Alcohol was bad for a while. No, the lack of control, the lack of self-control and going to excess and drinking too much was a problem in this country, right? Well, we got weed, marijuana. No. Listen, the same, they banned marijuana and you couldn't buy it, couldn't manufacture it, couldn't do anything, right? And then if anybody studies history, 1943, we had hemp for victory. All of a sudden, all the farmers are encouraged to grow industrial hemp. Even though industrial hemp was lumped in with marijuana.
Is hemp and marijuana a different plant?
So the difference between industrial hemp and marijuana is how you grow them. If you starve the female plant of the male plant's pollen, it produces more sticky bud. That's where your THC count goes up and up and up and through the roof, and you get the heavy THC count that you want. The crystals on, so this is my anecdotal stuff, so don't quote me directly, but the idea is you starve the plant of what it needs to reproduce, and it produces more of it. They say that within 3 cycles of putting both plants together in a field, you reduce the THC count to it's so minuscule you'd have to smoke one of those big round barrels you see in round bales of weed in the field. You have to smoke that whole thing in one sitting to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
So industrial hemp and marijuana are basically the same plant, but it's how you grow them.
Yeah, and hemp is for like making rope and stuff, right?
Dude, it's the best. That's where we get cannabis. That's where we get the best sail canvas. That's where we get the best rope. Hemp rope is nothing has been able to supersede hemp rope. The best nylons ever. No, they go back and they go, oh, that hemp rope is phenomenal. Hemp is the only plant that you can refine, or next to silk, which is done by butterflies, little caterpillars and butterflies, right? The only other fabric out of a plant, the only fabric out of a plant product that compares to the fibers of silk is hemp. You can get that fine of a fiber out of hemp.
I never knew that.
Hemp is phenomenal. And when Dow Corning and DuPont came out with their synthetics after the war, or right at the end of the war, because they were trying to figure out something that they could produce on a mass scale to help the war effort, they came out with these petroleum-based products. Nylon, we're probably wearing half of them. I try to wear 100% cotton, but these blends of
Isn't that other stuff marijuana too?
What?
Hash. Is hash a marijuana?
Oh,
product?
hash is. Yeah, it's a derivative. Yeah, there's some hash stuff.
Yeah, it's a
But anyway,
square thing, right?
Yeah, so there's some dynamics in that, and what I'm saying is that this country has had these taboos of alcohol and marijuana, and they're huge, dude. Do you know what? Do you know why alcohol prohibition came out?
Stupidity.
You really want to know the real reason that alcohol prohibition came out in the 30s?
Why?
Because they were refining their own ethyl alcohol out of multiple products, including corn, at their own places, and they could pour it in their gas tank and they could drive for free. And the petroleum industry wanted you to buy gasoline from them. So they wanted alcohol removed and regulated. That's why we have alcohol prohibition, not because of what you drink, but because it's how it's used as an industrial product. You can't have your own still, your own distillery in your backyard based off your corn to make your own alcohol, because you can dump that alcohol in your gas tank and drive around, do whatever you want, and that's freedom. So we got to get you on the gasoline, so you got to go to a gasoline pump and you got to pay the taxes for that and the regulations
But
for
they're
that
allowing
and all that
people
shit.
in electric cars to do it.
100%. That's why we had prohibition in the 30s, was to make gasoline the dominant fuel for all automotive vehicles. The reason that we have the prohibition on marijuana has nothing to do with smoking some weed at the end of the day. It has to do with removing industrial hemp from the pipeline. Do you know that cotton as a product for making clothing destroys fields, acres? Anywhere cotton, within 10 years, the field is destroyed as far as the nutrients. Hemp constantly replenishes the fields, constantly replenishes the nutrients in the fields because of the way it is. Do you know the wood products that we have? Henry Ford built an entire vehicle, other than like a couple of framing beams, completely out of hemp, ran it on hemp oil, or hemp seed oil, okay? All that stuff. In the 20s, he was trying to get George Washington Carver to bring peanuts to him. They worked together for the last couple of years before George Washington Carver died. They wanted to get rid of industrial hemp because it was preventing the petroleum products that we use today. You know, you can make a completely hemp, biodegradable plastic bowl and lid out of hemp. And when it gets damaged and done, you throw it in your blender and you chop it all up and you throw it in the yard. And it's completely biodegradable. Can you do that with the fucking plastics we got here? No. We got microplastics that are seeping out. I just read a thing about Crocs. I just saw a thing on Crocs. You know the shoes that everybody likes to wear? No Crocs here tonight? Very good. You know how horrible Crocs are? I mean horrible. Look it up. You guys in your audience, look it up. Crocs, the shoes that they're a Croc, dude. The amount of chemicals and poisons that they use to make them that are then transferred directly to the soles of the feet of children and people wearing them, off the chart, dude.
Well,
off the fucking chart.
It is 10:35.
Oh, you want to do your final?
So before we get into the lightning round, I would like to share some comedy with you guys.
Okay.
And I sent it to you on Facebook.
All right. So, I do want to thank you guys. That was one of the first rants, the true.
That was a true Tuesday night rant.
Tuesday night rant that I've got to do.
Two rants.
And it felt good. It felt good.
It was two in one. You ranted about the saggies and you ranted about industrial hemp.
I did.
Well, there's the girl.
And he got the F-bomb too while doing that.
Yeah,
Did you get anything past that?
I saw you dropped that right in front of him. You dropped the F-bomb.
The F-bomb's right there, buddy. What do you got, Larry? What's this?
Well, this is the 12-year-old Sophia. Is it Forches?
Forches?
Yes.
Forches?
She's in the hospital in critical condition after the trans terrorist shot her. She had one of the sides of her head had to be removed. This poor, beautiful 12-year-old
I thought you said comedy.
girl.
Did you say we're transitioning to comedy?
I did, but I want
That's not
to.
comedy.
No, but There's something.
Here, let's
funny
do this real
about
quick.
it.
Lord, let's do this real quick. Just real quick. Lord, we lift up Sophia before you right now. Lord, we speak health and healing over her. Lord, we pray for her whole family. We speak over the doctors to have wisdom. We speak over her family to have peace. And we speak over Sophia that her heart is in your hands, Lord, and that you direct her path. And whatever comes out of this, we expect your glory to be revealed in who you are and how you take care of us, even in the most horrible situations. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Larry, go ahead. Give us some positive, dude, because that's horrible, dude. That's horrible.
Definitely horrible, and it didn't share. Son of a gun. Hold on.
It's like two Larryisms in one.
That it didn't share?
Something that I sent you did not share. So
Wait, we're going to start a campaign and make a T-shirt.
I'm going to share.
We want to have a whole, like 4 or 5 old people on a shirt with their hands like doing this, right? And we're like, boomers for tech. We support tech.
There you go.
You know what tech is? Boomers for tech.
Can we have a Libs for Larry T-shirt?
Libs for Larry. Dude, that would be awesome. Where's it at, Larry? It's Bridget Fonda. We don't want to go to her.
She's good. There you go.
There you go.
Click on that and turn up the volume.
Is this the tube of the U?
Yes.
We don't like YouTube. They censor us.
I mean, we got to warm up for Christmas now.
Oh, I'm getting censored for this shit.
Everybody try to hear you. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a home job in a pear tree.
What?
On the second day of Christmas,
bone job?
my true love gave to me 2 brass balls.
It's all black.
And a home job in a pear tree.
Dude, we're in black. We got to talk over top of it, otherwise it's not.
French ticklers, 2 brass balls, and a home job in a pear tree.
Dude, it's black, dude. It's a video you've seen before? Look at my screen behind me, it looks dead. French ticklers, dude. What the hell are you doing? This is a quality family show, dude. We don't say fuck and we don't deal with this shit. And you just, you
Where's
just.
the F-bomb? F-bomb.
Listen, man. You know what? Teddy and Trey's mom is going to call me, and she's like, Teddy and Trey were on your show. You said fuck. But I also prayed.
The humanity.
Oh,
the humanity.
Well, I am going to start out with.
You got some?
I do. I'm going to send you this right now.
No, I want you to go to your lightning rock so I can end this thing with dignity.
When you said, "Oh, the
Breaking
humanity,"
news.
you sounded like the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy announcer, like for like one of the episodes. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Fannie Willis. This is breaking. Fannie Willis back in the news.
Is she arrested?
Fannie Willis ordered by Georgia court to search for Trump's related records. Somebody sent her a Freedom of Information Act request, or
Water's cooler. Let's bring in Fox Business contributor.
Hit the pause.
Hey, Katrina.
Moot.
There we go.
Video.
Moot.
All right, and see.
Ooh.
Let's just get
Good
this
job,
straight.
Harry.
A Georgia state court ordered Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis to conduct a new search for records related to her criminal case against President Donald Trump after finding that her search methods were inadequate.
Do we find it not funny that her name is Fanny and she was boning her investigator?
Yeah, well, she's got a Fanny.
I mean, he was
already.
getting some
Have you ever
Fanny.
seen her walk away from you?
Dude, she waddles.
Yes.
And she waddled away, waddle, to the very next day. Bop, bop.
Is that a song?
Yeah, the duck song.
Oh
Dude,
my
I never
gosh.
heard this shit.
What?
Dude, why didn't you do some doing karaoke yesterday?
I didn't think of the duck song until I heard freaking Larry say, "She walks like he has a waddle walk."
She got a waddle walk. I'm just saying.
Then she waddled away.
The
waddled
recent
away.
order from the Fulton County Superior Court judge stems from a month-long pursuit by the conservative watchdog, Judicial Watch, to obtain communications between Willis' office and January 6th Select Committee, as well as the former special counsel Jack Smith's team. The order is the latest setback in the case for Willis. A judge ordered her office in January to pay $22,000 in legal fees to Judicial Watch.
Does nobody catch the irony of this? Nobody gets this?
Nobody gets it.
Dude, the chick's name is Fannie Willis.
Yes.
My Fannie is Willis to Jack.
Right.
And then she waddled away. Waddle. And then she waddled away.
Fannie Jack.
Waddle.
Right.
Ludes, Fannie and Jack. Do you Fannie take Jack to Jack Fannie?
Off.
Nobody takes that.
Yeah.
Nobody gets that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Whitmer's, Michigan. All right.
There we go.
38.9% of third graders are proficient in reading.
Oh. 38.9%.
Yeah.
Third graders. All right. Doesn't have anything to do with.
Sounds like liberalizing the schools.
You know what?
Working.
It has nothing to do with the poisoning of our children through the food, air, and water. And
Listen,
it has nothing to do with the.
It is more important to make sure those kids get rainbow flags and cat ears.
How dare you?
Oh, really?
I grew up as a kid, not fully diagnosed. No, maybe I was diagnosed because Mom said that at one point they wanted to put me on ADHD or Ritalin, and she refused, and she figured out what was going on.
Yes.
I'd been poisoned by the vaccines. Fuck your vaccines. YouTube, don't allow me to say
And
vaccine.
fuck you if you don't like it.
Yes.
And
just
fuck
give me
you.
2 seconds. Count it. It'll probably be more than 2. But my mom painstakingly worked with me. She figured out what I was allergic to, the artificial colors and dyes, which thank you RFK for working on getting rid of those. RFK Jr. But
Wait,
today,
what's a little bit of diesel fuel in your diet?
red number 5, red 40.
Isn't yellow diesel fuel?
Something like that, dude.
Yeah, something.
Goes back to my previous rant about putting petroleum products in every fucking thing. Anyways.
We need soy, corn syrup, and petroleum and microplastics in all our food. So
100%.
healthy.
So healthy. All right, Larry, next story.
The next story.
Fucking
Representative Jason Wolford adding security to welfare programs, which could save taxpayers a minimum of $3 billion.
I'll tell you what. I was I supported Christina Like in the primaries, but I will tell you this: 100%. Jason Wolford is fighting absolutely 100%.
He's
for
voting
all
right
of us.
and supporting right.
Yeah, and I didn't have a problem with Jason. I
No.
just knew Christina a little bit more.
Yes.
And I knew her vision to be a representative. And then we even interviewed Dominic Rustacia.
Yeah.
And we knew Bob came back in late, and he did a good job before he bowed out and then came back and then bowed out and whatever. Anyways, Jason, doing a hell of a job, dude. And I couldn't be prouder of him.
100%.
I couldn't be prouder of him as our representative.
100%. He's standing up. He's pushing back against the transgender freaks.
And I will say, that was primary.
Uh-huh.
In the general, you had my 100% vote. No questions asked, because what's my alternative?
Right.
But he is doing a phenomenal job. I believe that he is being directed and guided by the Lord, and that's what I pray for him.
Wow.
And he's
they sure
introducing
screwed this up.
Go ahead, Larry.
Jason Wolford, Republican, Clinton Township. Jason Wolford, Republican.
Isn't this your site?
Howell,
Isn't this
Michigan.
your Midwesterner?
Well, this is the Midwesterner. and
You
they screwed
don't you
that
have
one up.
inroads with the editors?
I do not.
Fuck, Larry. I thought highly of you.
Yeah.
The one connection Larry doesn't have.
Dude,
Yes.
I'm going to tell you what. This guy right here, I'm going to tell you this. And people out there, I have never seen a guy work a room like this guy. He goes and he connects with and I love to connect with people. I love to meet people and connect with them and hear their stories and talk with them. This guy right here across the table from me is the king. I've never seen anybody in my lifetime that is better than this guy right here at connecting with people. And I want to give you props, Larry. When he walks into a room, when he walks into a room of an event and he has and he could know 3 people in there out of 50 or 100 people. By the time he's done, he's worked that room, and he's got 10 phone numbers of people that potentially might come on the show, and he'll walk up and just put himself out there, put us out there as a podcast. And, dude, he did this run, our first year of you being here, dude, you booked so many people on this show.
Yes.
That were phenomenal guests, that had great conversations. He's awesome. I got to give props to Larry. As much as we tease Larry on the show, that guy's a fucking badass, and I love him.
Well, thanks.
We love you, Larry. You're very special.
Why don't you say a few words? Why don't you move on to the next subject?
All right. I'll go right forward. Jason Wilfred Howell, Michigan, is escalating his push to root out waste and fraud in Michigan's public assistance program. This week, he warned lawmakers that systematic failures have already cost taxpayers billions of dollars. Testifying before the House Oversight Committee, doesn't he chair that?
He does.
Wilfred framed the issue in blunt terms. What we're talking about today is accountability to uncover waste, fraud, and abuse, he said. These are not just numbers on a ledger. They represent hard-earned dollars in Michigan taxpayers who deserve accountability, transparency, and reasonable stewardship. Now, I mean, that's the truth. But anyways, we got a lot to cover here.
Get her done, Larry.
Yeah,
what are you waiting for?
A lot to cover here. Ooh, here's a report. Michigan's forest industry lost $211 million and 1,100 jobs under Governor Whitmer.
Speaking of Jason.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
I want to say that about Jason. Go ahead, Larry.
Oh, that's funny.
Say about Whitmer, too.
Whitmer's got a big brain?
Maybe.
No. Yeah.
Go, Larry.
No, but she's got a blue dress.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on,
man.
The blue dress reference. Come on.
Well, I love the one thing
And then
about
put it in
one thing I liked about the Midwesterner is these like photos that they have as like their article headliners because that is so
Oh, they do. You know what? That's one of the things that the left has been good at for years is catching or pulling the right clip or the right still out of a video clip of Republicans being in the right moments. I will say, you're exactly right, Teddy. The Midwesterner pulls that shit out perfectly.
Yes.
To get it's like capturing.
Look at Jocelyn Benson's face right here.
It's like capturing.
I mean, come on, look at that.
Dude, what's the Adam Schiff when he's got those wide eyes, or Nancy Pelosi when she's. They had that meme, right?
You can
they're
take
like
off, that could
they're
be
like
like Adam Schiff
wombat,
in a wig.
or they're like wombat. What was there was two other bats, and it was like bat shit.
So how many times has Jocelyn Benson been caught cheating? Is it 7? Is it 5, 7? How many times have the court struck her
beyond
down?
numbers.
Yeah, but here's
how many times has she been
Jocelyn
prosecuted? That's what I wanna
Benson
do.
vows to ensure every vote is counted and fights against efforts to curb illegal voting, and transparency in the election process.
Lying bitch.
I mean,
my work is to defend and protect the people of Michigan, our elections, their rights, and their freedoms. And so when someone asks and uses the levers of power to demand that I turned over information that would enable them to impersonate clerks or interfere with the ballot chain of custody or tamper with voting machines, I'm going to say, let's ask a judge first before I just hand this over to politicians who can't promise me that that information won't end up in the wrong hands and thereby impact the security of our elections. We have turned over 3,000 documents to the House Oversight Committee, and we even set up a website, michigan.gov/election transparency, that shows all those documents and all that information. Because I believe in transparency, particularly when it comes to our elections. But I also believe we have to protect the security of the process and protect the people's voices. No matter how much mud someone throws at me, I'm always going to stand in defense of our values and our rights. And so I'm grateful that the next step in this process is to have a judge look at our arguments and make a decision, and I'll abide with whatever that judge says. But I believe strongly in standing up for the security of our elections, and that's exactly what I'm doing here.
When you're a young man and you have puberty, your balls drop.
Yeah.
And I am 54 years old, and I felt my balls go back up into my body while she talked.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
I'm blathering about the fact that she was so dykish in that statement that I lost more of my manhood.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's just
if
like
he's
your,
a
you
dyke
know
or
what?
not.
Well, dude, literally what she had to say.
That every voice, it says here that says my responsibility isn't always be to the people of Michigan.
You hit play. I thought it was a parody clip that Teddy
I
had
thought-
loaded
I
up
thought
to the
I- I
computer.
thought I
He
actually-
thought he pushed a button.
I thought I pushed the button too.
I'm like, you lost your mic. I thought it was a parody button that Teddy was playing.
No?
It sounded that incoherent and bullshittery that my balls retracted, and I thought I was looking at Teddy going, "Are you playing this?" And then I realized it was playing on the video. I apologize to our audience that you had to suffer through that along with
That's
us.
like the knife circle of hell, where you have to listen to her talk like that forever and ever and ever and ever.
Dude, I was waiting for Johnny Depp to come out,
I went down to the ring of fire.
Do you remember the Ninth Seal, the movie The Ninth Seal with Johnny
I haven't
Depp?
seen them. You got to remember, I haven't seen like
Dude, you suck,
99.9% of movies.
And he wants to do a movie review show with
Yeah, where I'm like the one that doesn't watch movies, so I get my first impression on it. That's the angle of the show.
My criticism was the opposite, where what's that, Larry? What's that on our screen?
Oh, that would be Nasty Nestle, Mason School
Oh, so it's
District.
Nasty Nestle, that's the dyke? Aren't they
Yes.
all Scissor Sisters? I don't want to make cast
I
aspersions.
don't know about Benson.
I mean, even
what
Hillary
I know
Clinton
about
likes to dive into
Benson is
Huma
she
Abedin.
came from the SPLC.
Listen.
And she has cheated more in elections than
Listen.
anybody in history.
Huma Abedin was married to Anthony Weiner, who got multiple charges and convicted of sexual predator.
Yeah,
underage.
didn't he mail his dick, pictures of his dick to kids?
Yes.
Or
Kids
something like that?
and to interns and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
So he was the beard for Huma Abedin, who was the girl toy of Hillary Clinton.
Well, at least
and they all there's a guy out there that says Hillary and
I keep trying
smell
to
like sulfur.
Every time I try and think of like a Bill Clinton like impression, I just do like an Elvis. Oh man.
Listen.
How did I not have sexual relations with that woman? Oh,
That's pretty close.
Or like a Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, that's pretty close, dude. It's Clinton's disgusting.
I'm not Clinton. I'm Johnny
I
Bravo.
don't know. Monica Lewinsky's pretty disgusting. I mean, she kept the blue dress with a stain on it.
But only because what's her face told her to do it.
Hillary?
No,
it's pretty sick.
The other chick. There was another chick
Oh,
involved.
her friend who she had like the calls. And
She's
then,
like,
she recorded the
Did he
calls.
come on the dress? Put it in a bag. Vacuum seal that shit. Save it.
And she did.
And she fucking did, dude.
These people are crazy.
Dude, do you know that Epstein had Bill Clinton in that blue dress
on
as a
his
picture
wall.
on his wall?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking yeah, dude. You never seen that shit?
No.
I'll find it.
Dude, find it.
Hold on. Give me a second.
What am I learning today?
Dude.
Oh, mom.
Trey, you were
Oh, mom.
straight up, dude.
No, I didn't have relations with that woman, but I would.
Hey there, baby. I didn't have relations with you, but I would. I don't know if you ever watched Johnny Bravo, Jeremy.
Dude, that's not right. I got it before Larry. So this is supposed to be the Monica Lewinsky dress. And there's a portrait of Bill Clinton in that dress. I don't see the actual cum stain on there, but it's there. And he's pointing back going, I got you. I'm just going to say.
Hey there, I got you, baby.
Listen, baby. I'm going
Hey,
to tell
listen
you right
there,
now.
baby.
Listen, that was a great
I'm Bill
blowjob,
Clinton.
but I got you in the end. In the end. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
No,
Listen,
he's like,
I
hey there, Hillary.
love
Hey there,
life is
Hillary.
awesome. Listen, Hillary, you know about it.
Yep. Well, yeah, the Mason School District is paying $350 friend Barb Bayram's son. But all these stories and more, you can get at the Midwesterner.
Streaming platforms degraded. It
That
says on
is
the Rumble Studio.
the Midwesterner News or Midwesterner.news, where you can find that information. And
Good job.
final thoughts is my final thought, and I'll go first tonight.
Fuck you.
My final thought is Rumble needs to get its shit together.
You know what? We've got some insight from some of the crew out there. John Bovey says that Man Cave needs to get up on dial-up internet. We need to get off of dial-up. Duly noted. Appreciate that, the insight there. And then Dale said we need to get off AOL.com. Both great and encouraging information. Appreciate you both. Maybe you can come in and help us work on that in the studio instead of fucking being in chat alone.
And fuck you if you don't like it.
If I knew what was wrong, I would fix it. But I don't know what's wrong. Larry, what was your final thought? I missed it. I got to piss really bad. I didn't do it.
That Rumble needs to get its shit together.
They need to get their shit together.
Yep, that's
right.
my final thought.
Teddy, go, and then
34,000 documents to go through before next week.
And it will all be redacted, and no one will get arrested.
The blank, 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 person blank, 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 said punt, blank, 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 paint, and blank, 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 and for blank, 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 fully redacted.
That's what America's all about.
I do believe it was Kennedy who they shot in the head, CIA, mafia, other people, bankers, who said, it is repugnant to a free nation to have secret societies and secret oaths, name of national security, to hide information from the American people is repugnant. I can pull up that quote. Go, Teddy. No, I didn't go overhead.
All right, my final thought today is that in terms of trusting authority and all that... Authority. When there is something that needs to be pushed on people that is not good for said people, then we will be subject to be forced into propaganda and such as Operation Warp Speed and the Epstein cover-up. And such as I was just said, if there was something positive for us, that would be for, that would be against our, the enemies of the people, then nothing will happen. There will be, like Vince said earlier, a carrot dangling on a stick over and over and over. We have big pharma files. What does that entail? Nothing. Mm-hmm. We have Epstein files that just released. What could that entail? Probably redacted and no names. So my point is that while there's all this big news going on, big announcements and all that, what does that result in? Nothing really happening while Trump gets fined $500 million and Alex Jones gets fined $1 billion, and the system in the UK allows the illegal migrant rapists to stay in the hotels, even though the people do not want them in the hotels. My final thought is, if you believe in the quote-unquote process, you will again and again see the process destroy you and you'll be drowned out in trying to solve things through said process, through courts, through any other way in the system. You cannot beat the system when you play by the rules of the system.
Very good, Teddy. I like your use of the word process because most people don't break English down into its phoneticism. But the idea of process, pro meaning not con, process, meaning to move forward, process, to move forward. During the process, we get this a lot of times with the process, it gets bogged down on purpose because it is by its nature, by the very use of the word,
it is
a process that is meant, because you call it a process, it is supposed to be something that is expedient and moves forward.
It is a designed system by the regime to drown out any meaningful energy and movement.
Correct.
And to trust in the bureaucratic managerial state that is keeping the things that they are.
Correct. Let me see if this clip is the right clip.
New John F. Kennedy assassination files reveal the man who would go on to kill the president was...
It's not the clip I wanted. I literally typed in JFK secret oaths quote. What do I got to type in? No, this shit's supposed to be smart, and it's stupid. If I think about long COVID, if I think about, is it right there?
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
that you will faithfully execute the office of and defend the Constitution.
No, it's oath of office. All right. Not what I wanted. There's literally a quote from Kennedy where he talks about how, fuck. That's why I need a whole team. Trey, what are you up to next week?
What am I up to next week?
No, it was rhetorical, dude. I'm saying you need to be over there at the computer helping us out. Pick a pen, not this color, not that color, not that color.
Pick a color, any color.
Oh, he goes for green. Good job. Let me the overhead.
Like Green
So
Day.
I just sign
Go.
my name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that shit, dude. Drag that out. Oh, I'm saying, like Trey, it's 4 letters. Bester, 6 letters.
Yeah.
He dragged that out like he was signing a Donald J.
Like, and I don't do that.
Trump.
I'm like,
I was like,
Yeah,
dude.
you go.
No, it's highly impressive.
As
dude.
fast as you can.
It's highly impressive, dude. He adds shit.
I feel like every time I do that, I feel like I'm like George Washington signing the Constitution or something like that.
Dude,
like,
John Hancock. He's
or John
like,
Hancock.
You're gonna take my shit. I'm fucking, I'm out.
If
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
You sat over there for a while. Vince left early. He's got.
My final thoughts. I'm very appreciative of the people here allowing me to join them on such short notice at the table. That's my final thought.
Did you enjoy yourself?
I did enjoy myself. It was very.
What did you learn from this experience?
I learned that the production of this is extremely complicated.
You see the shit that?
Yeah,
look at this.
You got all the stuff on there. You got 3 different computers. You have 6 monitors over there. Everything different shit going on. You have 5 screens all in this room. So many different cameras. It is unbelievable. I did not know these microphones on top of it. I had no idea it was this complicated. And I've come to appreciate the quality that this is actually at, because you guys have been making jokes. It's not high quality. It's for as complicated as this is, it is extremely high quality.
Well, and you're right, but the high quality sometimes is distracted from, like, we don't have this lighting set exactly well.
Yeah.
So it comes out. I'm like, no, I've spent a lot of money on these 4K cameras, and because I don't have a tech that would come in and dial in my lighting.
Yeah.
But you're right, and to have somebody just running an audio board, I'm running the audio board.
Yeah.
To have somebody just running the switching. Larry's running the switching. I'm running the switching. I gave Teddy, an access to the switching over here, so he can look up and see where the screens are. I don't even think we have. Where's Teddy's at? Let me see this one. So you guys realize. So there's just Teddy's feed. Oh, it came back. So there's my screen that I have to watch just to monitor what's on the screen. You guys can see that. Whoops, I went too far. So that's the screen that I'm watching during the show to see all the stuff. And then across the wall, I just put this in. I appreciate that, Trey, your observation of that. So look at this, guys. So there's the 2 cameras that they're watching over there, right? And then if I go, that's that one. I come back to Teddy and Larry's cameras. All right. So then you don't realize what I'm doing here. I got this tablet and this tablet, and then this over here. That's the screen that I'm using to pull up articles. So there's when Teddy and Larry send me Facebook stuff. That's that one. There's an update on that. 6IDF, there's that, there's that. There's the Rumble feed where we're trying to watch the show. Keep track of whether our live feed is doing that. And so it's pretty interesting, dude. Yeah. So I appreciate you saying that. Because it is a lot of work, but I don't think of it that way. Because I'll be running during the band.
Yep.
I'm playing bass, doing lead vocals, and usually running the board to make sure it sounds good.
We always strive here for improvement, and by improvement, I mean having fucking Rumble work.
Fucking Rumble work. That's what they're saying.
That's been the weak link tonight, hasn't it?
Dude, well, you know what? The 2 times I refreshed it, or not refreshed, I hit stop on the stream and then start on the stream. I will say it's Rumble, but I think they can't handle what we're sending them. And but I've got it on the lowest setting, so it is what it is. But thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. Appreciate it, what you're doing, tuning in. Always love the support, monetary and eyes on the show. I just want to be here and talk and share my mind. That's what this whole show is. This is my brain. I did church ministry for a lot of years, and I love doing it. But I felt locked into a certain, just squeezed into a box if I didn't talk about this. And I love to talk about all sorts of stuff, dude. I got to check the Tigers score tonight to see how they did tonight. They had a great game last night.
They win?
Was it last night?
Yeah. No, they lost.
They lost last night. The 2 nights before, it was 5-0. And then their first game with the Mets, your pack went off. Yeah, the first game with the Mets, but the Mets are, they're in last place for the wild card, so they're battling. Tigers are not battling. They're like 22 games above 500. They're not battling. They're at the top. So it's very interesting. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Yeah, the Mets are fighting, dude. Spoiler, they didn't win tonight. But there's a lot more news we could have covered tonight. Illinois governor says, we don't want Trump to come and help us. And then the mayor says, let the killing continue because we're not going to take support. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is your ideology that big, your party loyalty that big, that you can't? I just don't get these people, man. They're demonic, dude.
No.
They're demonic.
These people are crazy.
These people are crazy. Hey, thanks all for your tuning in. Anything final in chat that we need to cover? Or we're good. Everybody's
nothing that I see in chat.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, like, share, and subscribe if you want to support the show. Other than John Bovey doing the $50 periodically, I fucking love it, dude. You're awesome, and that will buy 1 microphone. It'll be awesome. I appreciate you. But if you want to support us on a continual basis, there is thealexjonesstore.com/thisismybrain. That's our current thing that we're dealing with. We love that. We didn't really dive into the Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer controversy. Maybe I'll sit down and talk about that a little bit. I have my opinions on both sides of it. But Owen Schroyer has been the staple for 8 years on InfoWars. Obviously, Alex Jones for 30 years. And they've parted way in a little, quite contentious way. And so we'll see how that trays out. But I've dealt with that in my life, where you part ways with people, and then you maybe reconcile later, or you just recognize, and it's how you handle the moments that make all the difference. So like, share, and subscribe. Do all that shit. Love you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. We will be back here next Tuesday because Larry was trying to schedule a show for this Sunday, and the Lions are playing at 4 o'clock. Season opener, and I can't handle that shit.
Shane will be with us a week from Sunday.
Shane, we're going to do a week from Sunday. There'll be a show.
And we will be
Disgusting. We will be disgusting, of course.
As always.
Going on in
Howell Township. We will. So if you couldn't hear, because Larry took his microphone off, we will be here a week from this Sunday discussing things that are going on in Howell Township. See you guys. This
This is my brain.
Dad, that's an egg.
Yeah, that's an egg.
Honey,
Dude.
that's an egg.
Seriously.
That's an egg. It's a metaphor. It's still an egg.
That's an egg.
I would challenge you.
That's an egg.
I know my brain is not actually an egg, okay? It's a metaphor.
Metaphor or not, that's not your brain.
It's just an egg.
Una cerveza para mí. My egg is my brain.
Can I at least have some bacon, maybe some sausage with that egg, though?
Oh, I want some bacon.
I want crepes.
Have some bacon and pancakes with that egg.
I'll take it with cheese.
Extra large brown cage-free eggs.
Can I have your brain with hot cakes?
A little sausage and a little toast and potato.
That would be great.
Does it have antibiotics?
I don't know, man. I'm not good at this shit.
Well, they gotta be able to resist some diseases.
You resist the disease.
Has it got any hormones?
Maybe. It's cage free.
Vegetarian?
Maybe.
Are they vegan?
No, I eat steak.
Never apologize and never explain.
Never apologize.
Never apologize and never explain.